All New Flame podcast, episode 13, lucky number 13, right before spooky season. That's crazy,
spooky
huh?
Season in this
Oh,
bitch.
yo,
That's
we
crazy.
started at a good time.
Right before spooky season.
And the video for this is gonna drop the day of spooky season.
Is the day the 30th or the 31st?
It's the 31st. We drop on Fridays. Okay, well,
okay.
What? We
Spooky
dropped-
Season's
we
Eve.
dropped
We
Thursdays,
dropped
nigga.
Thursdays. The video, though. The video.
The
video
video.
gonna
I said
drop
the video for
Saturday.
I
The
said
video, yeah, okay, yeah. The video will be out on
Saturday.
on Saturday.
Friday.
Saturday.
Video will be out Saturday.
So
Saturday
Halloween, there you
on
go.
spooky season.
Oh, say less. Okay.
We should have wore
okay.
our costumes
Spooky
today.
season.
Then. We should have fucked around and wore our costumes.
Next time.
Yeah,
Let's have to wait till next year.
Yeah, because I was about to say, can we be a week late? But then it's like, nah, that'd be
No.
weird.
It'd be
That'd be
stupid.
I'd show
Yo,
up to the
honestly, I'm down to wear my costume next week on next episode.
crib. I don't have a costume, so like,
Now you got time to go get one.
I'm Drake. You see the OVO?
it's not gonna work.
I'll clean up my.
Okay, next
Drake
week
has
we're
waves, so
wearing
it's not gonna
costumes
work.
next week, yo. Phoenix gonna get a costume. We wearing costumes next week. We should have thought about this sooner.
I know we should
That
have.
would have been.
I didn't know it was
dropping.
dropping on
It would've been
spooky.
perfect.
You know
Bro,
what I mean?
I swear my whole life I've always wondered if it's the 30th and the 31st. I just know it's the same day as daylight savings.
Wait, what?
What?
Is it?
Yeah.
Hold on, wait, what? What
Wait,
happened?
how do you not know that Halloween is on the
Cosget-
31st though?
I don't know. I always think it's on the 30th. 31st
For what?
just doesn't seem like. I feel like
Nigga.
every
Yeah,
month.
why?
Listen, this is honestly what it is. Every month with the 31st, I think is just so unnecessary and extra. Like, why
Is
you
it-
gotta do all that?
Is it because Black History Month only has 29?
28,
28.
29 every 4 years, fam.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
know.
listen,
yeah.
like this is what I'm saying.
Yo, the world
31
weird.
and 30. It's probably some
I never thought about how
astrological
weird a
reasons for
calendar
it,
is,
but I'm just
but-
like, I don't like the months of 31. Like July doesn't have 31 days. July got 30
Oh,
days.
okay. I was
To
going to
this
say,
day,
you don't like
at
July?
this big age, I don't know which months have it or not. I gotta
30
consult
days
my phone
past
every time.
September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31. And it's not all the rest.
So
There's
that means
only
Oh, I was
every-
going to say, is that supposed
So
to be
that
like a
means
nursery
everything
rhyme
that
shit?
you said, all the months you said have 30.
30 days past September. So September, October, November, December, all have 31.
What was
April, June, and November. also
everyone
have 30.
after September, you said?
Yeah, 30 days past September. So from September,
Mm-hmm.
right? April, June, and November are also
April.
30.
Yo, I
Yeah.
know it rhymes and all, but that's a
June.
dumb rule still. If you think about
Hey
it.
man, this is the song that I was taught. It's
I
the
know,
only way
I know.
July got 31 days.
All the rest have 31. I said April, June, and November, not April, July, and November.
Oh,
Oh, so I just fronted on my own month. Eh?
yeah.
That's okay. So whatever. Still,
It's weird.
31. What y'all get up to on the weekend?
Nothing. I think nothing.
It was cold.
Yo, I think I did.
Was it
nothing.
cold?
It was cold.
Okay.
It wasn't as cold as last week, but it was cold.
I went
It's just-
bowling yesterday.
Yeah. Who won?
It
Doesn't
was
sound like
Rome.
you.
No, it
I
was
was gonna
Rome.
say it doesn't sound like you.
Yeah, it was Rome.
Rome slapped you guys in bowling.
Yeah, I'm
She
not
slapped
gonna
us
lie.
the first time.
Yo, I'm
She was
not
a
gonna.
professional.
Son,
She played us, bro. She
Son,
was like,
what did I
she,
tell
didn't-
you?
she came up. She was just like, "What do I do?" I was like,
yeah, like she walked up like by
it was a
herself.
hustle.
Yeah,
played
she
us,
walked up
It
by
was a
herself and then she
hustle.
turned around. She's like, wait, Hab, how do I bowl? And then when I tell you, she proceeded to get a strike and a spare for like at least 7.
Fam, I'm telling you, she actually slapped us. It was embarrassing.
It was a
Like-
fucking setup.
It was
Yeah,
a setup.
bro.
It was a setup. It was a total setup. I'm happy though that we said this round doesn't mean anything. We're just practicing. So that the round
Yeah,
didn't mean
we
anything.
said that at the beginning.
And
we
the round
did say
that counted is the one that I won. So who won?
She let you have it, bro.
Go ahead. She didn't let me have it. I
She
took that
let you
sauce.
have it.
Though.
Just
She
like
had the sauce.
just
I
like,
took it and put
just
it right
like
here.
the black woman to play to a black man's ego.
Wow.
For the better.
Wow.
just like
You tried to
that.
pull that one on
Yeah,
me.
no, he really
That's
did.
crazy.
That's just how
That's
they're always
crazy.
thinking with their heart. That's what it is.
I
You know,
never
they're like,
thought
yo,
I'd
this
get
might
caught
hurt
on
you.
my own
They're like, yo,
blood,
you know
man.
what? This might hurt them. Let me not slap them like I did last time.
Nah, she didn't do that. I
Are
took
you
that.
sure?
I'm 100%.
Okay.
I took that. That's my dub.
I got injured.
What do you mean you got injured? The fuck did you do?
I hurt my
Bro.
thumb.
Yo, I don't even
He
count
was
that as injury.
launching the thing.
No. Okay, first off,
'Cause I
Rome
was
was
just thinking-
throwing the balls, right?
Like this?
Like, nah, like,
Right there.
and like a big, like, yeet.
Like
and
toss.
then it was
Like you look
dunk.
like you're gonna smash through the ground.
And then the bowling
I
lady.
mean, it worked.
The bowling lady was like, yeah, like the trick is like throw it out as far as you can, so then it doesn't like turn and shit.
Oh, I've never
So
thought
then-
about that.
So I was like, I bet I'm gonna do that. And like I tried to do it. One, I felt like I was gonna break the ground. I wasn't trying to pay for that.
First of all,
It was loud,
So,
bro.
like-
I'm telling
Yeah,
you. Like,
no,
it was,
like, it was
I got shook too. I did
Bro.
it once. I was like, no, I'm
Yeah,
not
I was
doing
like,
that.
no, I
It's not
can't
for
throw
me.
it.
promise
Let me
you,
keep bowling
I
the same
promise
way.
you, wherever you go in life, you're not gonna break the ground.
I can't promise that. I can promise I'm not going to pay for it,
Yeah.
but I can
promise you
can't
I'll
promise
leave
it's
if
not
that
gonna
You're not
happens.
gonna
Yeah.
break the
like,
I
ground,
will
bro.
flee the scene.
You're
for
not gonna
sure.
break the
Yeah,
ground.
nah,
But I don't
bro.
want to put myself in
Yeah,
that predicament.
professionals go there. You know what I mean? I was trying to fuck that up for them.
Everybody in there came with their own balls. They had shirts.
Where the
they
hell
had
did y'all
gloves.
go?
Bro, I
Bro,
don't
know, man. I thought we went to a everyday little small
Nah,
just
bro.
family bowling spot.
Son,
Nah.
even like the like
went to pro
normal
practice.
people that were next to us, son, when I tell you them niggas were bowling,
Bro, I think I kind of want to get into it because I was feeling slighted. I was just like,
Yo,
yo, I
son.
used to be so good at bowling.
son,
I think COVID fucked that up for me.
I was watching these niggas curve the ball.
I've
And
never
when
been able to do that.
Son, when I
You need
tell
to
you,
always
it-
just had to use
it went
brute
like
force,
this.
and it's just like,
it
yo,
went like
hope
this.
for the best.
Went on the rail and came back to the middle. I was like, nah, okay,
Bro,
I don't want to bowl
saw some
anymore.
pros, man.
Like,
Saw some
I'm
pros.
done.
Saw some
Nah,
pros.
I'm trying to. I don't think I've bowled since first year university.
Whoa.
So was
First
it
off, that's a long time.
2014, 2015.
It's 5 years.
That's,
2015.
yeah, no, that's a long
5
time.
years ago. Damn, son.
But
Nah,
bowling
you
is
missing
fun.
out.
Bowling's like a fun little thing, depending on where you go. Because some bowling alleys try to like really like just grab your money.
We went to this ghetto one behind Marlboro Mall. The one that by what's that, Lawn and McQuaid, where we got the mics and shit,
Hey,
or where we got the mixer and shit. Shout out,
That we're not
shout
using.
out.
that's where we were.
No, the mixer though and everything. We got all
Oh,
that.
Let's
using
Bowl.
that
Was it
one.
called Let's Bowl?
Probably.
Let's bowl. That's where we were.
That's where we were.
Oh yeah, that's where we
That
went.
place was not ghetto.
Nah.
That place
Hold
was
on. Do
official.
they have like the Pizza
Behind
Hut
Mall,
pizzas?
bro.
They have Pizza Hut pizzas?
Like across the street from. Oh no, behind TNT. Sorry, behind
Yeah,
TNT.
yeah. That
Nah, last time I remember that shit looked ghetto as hell.
place, and they upgraded it and whited the place up because it was not ghetto.
Yeah,
Nah,
They got
last time-
trophies and shit in there.
I
Bro,
didn't
it
see
was
none of
pretty
that.
crazy though. I felt kind of rude because like on our way there, we were reading reviews on the place.
Yeah,
And they were saying what I'm saying. It's
And
ghetto.
yo, they were saying like, yo, like it was a racist establishment. Like these niggas like
Yeah.
came at me
Sound
funny.
ghetto to me.
Like I went there, like
So
me and my
we were
friends went there
prepared
for
for it.
drinks, and like they were like looking at us sideways because apparently like pros come here and yada yada yada.
What?
So,
no,
yeah,
this is not
bro.
what I remember at all.
So we went in there with that energy. We were just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, we were like, oh fuck, like
I'm ready for the smoke. That's
So,
all
as
I
soon
was
as we
saying.
walked in, clearly neither of us read shit. We walked by two signs that said, "Please wait at the door to be like seated."
we walked straight to the.
We seen people. We walked straight to them niggas because we wanted help.
yeah, man.
Son, when can you guys go wait by the door? I felt disrespected at first until I got to the door and seen both the
You
signs.
thought that a racism was happening.
Yeah, I was like, just
I
like
was
that
like, this
nigga
is how we
said.
start. This is
Yeah,
how we-
I was like,
yeah,
just like
yeah.
that nigga said. And I was like, oh damn, no, I just don't read shit. Like, two signs right here.
Yeah, because the rest of the time we were there, bro, them niggas were mad nice to us.
Yeah, like
they
it was
even
just-
encouraged me to drink. But I was like,
Yeah.
nah, bro, I got work tomorrow. Like,
Yeah,
I
he was
can't-
like, you sure you don't want that 20 ounce?
yeah, I was like, I got work.
Damn,
What you
bro,
trying
that
to do?
20 ounce.
yeah.
So, I don't
Yeah.
know. I think those people were haters, bro.
Bro.
Or maybe they left a review on the wrong place. Because
Yeah.
I thought
The
I had a
place
good
that you
time.
guys are saying does not sound like the one I'm saying. So maybe they did do like renovations
Maybe
or
they
something.
Yeah, no, we went to a ghetto one. I don't know where the fuck it was,
somewhere. Yeah,
but they tried to charge us like,
Nah, this guy told me it was like $90 and shit.
yeah, on some
ridiculous.
wild shit. And I was just like, where's
but
that
nah,
math
Fuck
come
that.
from?
$90?
fam?
Hell no, bro. What is that?
Yeah.
That's too much.
And I don't like how like if you pay for like a game, it's still timed. So it's like you don't even get like if you don't bowl fast enough, you don't
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
get
You
the
get
full
cut off.
game.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
we noticed that too because it wasn't per person; it was like per hour.
Then you just gotta start shooting them off, bro.
Yeah, like you really have
Yeah.
to
Just
like
go.
you lose
Just
the
take
fun.
off,
like
bro.
you bowl and then you go to the bathroom if you have to. There's no like, oh shit, you're up next. Go hit the bathroom real quick. There's none of that.
It was nice though because honestly, like, my head is spinning from midterms, bro. Like I've had 8. I feel like I've had 8 midterms in like the last. No, I've had 4 midterms
You said the
in
bowling?
the last 8 days.
Focus-
I needed bowling.
Oh.
No, like
Oh,
just like the like the
It was a
escape of like
de-stressor.
actual work. Like it's just like yo,
I
let me
had
go have
one on-
fun.
I had 2 on Monday. I had another one on Wednesday. I had 1 due on Friday. It was like you can hand
Fuck,
in part 1
son.
and part 2. So part 1 I handed in on Friday. Part 2 I handed in on Sunday. And then yesterday I had my last one,
When is your reading break?
2 weeks ago.
I thought what? What?
Yeah.
What?
I
We
thought
have
it was in
2 we have-
November. I
we
thought
have
it's in
2
November.
No, it's in October because it's Thanksgiving week.
Oh fuck. Huh?
MRU, we have 2 reading breaks. UFC, they only have 1.
Yeah, no, I already.
It's all online
I
anyway,
always
so
like
really
that.
it's not much, but fam, so much.
I don't miss
so
those
much
days
school.
at all.
I mean, it makes it harder because you have to dedicate yourself to actually do it. You're
It's
at
better
home.
to go there too.
Yeah,
I'm
because
telling
you
bro.
force yourself. Like, okay, like I'm learning. I'm going to learn. Wow, I'm out.
And
If
like
you're
because
at
I actually
home,
like it.
If you're at home, son, I'd be kicked up, feet up.
Yup.
It's just right there. I'm paying attention to my actual
Big
TV
sleep.
and
That's
shit.
what everybody
I would never
does,
do that.
bro.
I would never.
That's literally what
I
everybody
would.
does.
I'm just like, yo,
No,
I
I mean, like,
care
I would
about
never
you.
because there's no way I'm gonna be listening to the school.
Oh,
Exactly.
yeah.
But
I'm
I'm
not
at
disciplined.
home.
I wouldn't be able to do it.
I'm at home.
I
It's
would.
just-
That's why I
and
gotta
if-
get out of home. I wouldn't be able to be home.
Especially
and
if
do
it was
you
a
need to
video
leave.
chat. If it's a video chat and like when I'm at home, I'm in my free
You don't
space.
have to be on video.
Personal. You know what I mean?
You could turn off the video and the
Oh,
mic. You just
okay.
have to turn on the mics when you're responding.
Okay,
nice
okay.
about it.
Because I'd be like, yo, if my teacher tried to tell me like, yo, like no eating in class or like, yo, stop smoking, I'd be like, fam,
Don't tell me what to do in my house.
I'm at home. Don't
I
do
don't
that
think-
to me.
Yeah, don't
Did
don't.
you-
All they can say is like, don't distract the class.
Yeah,
It's like, okay, I'll
bad, bro.
put my hand over the camera.
Yeah,
Did you
I'm
guys hear about the
muted.
guy
Listening.
that got fired because of the shit he did on Zoom
Yeah,
call?
he
What
was
happened?
jacking off,
Bro, so this guy,
on camera. He's the teacher.
yo,
Huh?
He was the teacher.
no, this was for like some job. I don't remember where he was working, but
What?
Oh, then I
he
heard
was.
another
They were.
one, too.
I think they were doing like a mock. They were doing like a mock draft. Not draft. Sorry, a mock election or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And everybody
scared.
everybody had like their own different roles. Like somebody was Donald Trump. Somebody was
You.
the
Yeah. And like
the
whatever.
mediator. Somebody was fucking Biden or whatever it was. So they took like a 10-minute break. And they're like, okay, guys, we're gonna take a little 10-minute break. So he muted his shit. He thought, I guess he's old. First of all, he's old as fuck.
So he only muted it.
He thought he turned off the video, but he just muted it. He just muted it. And then he turned over to his other screen because this is the work screen he was using. Obviously, niggas are at home. He turned over to his other screen, just starts whacking off, bro.
Son said, I got 10 minutes. I got the perfect video.
Yeah, no, I heard it was
Yo.
a teacher, and then I guess I was wrong because I heard it was supposed to be like student time. It was like 10 minutes. You guys go do your thing. So he thought he turned off the camera and the mic, and he's like, "I got a break. Let me go bust a nut real quick."
It
wouldn't
could have
be
been that,
sit-
and they were just like reenacting the
Yeah,
but if
debate
it's
or
like
some
that,
shit.
bro-
But that
Either
does
way.
sound like some shit you would do.
If
in
it's
school.
like that, go to a different
But
spot.
still.
If you were just sitting there with.
But this is the
with-
thing.
Where's
He's
the
super
laptop?
old. He's
Son-
too old. He didn't know what he
Yeah.
was doing.
Nah, I
He
don't.
He pressed mute. He
care,
thought he was
bro.
doing his due diligence when he pressed mute.
Nah, bro. Unless you
He
press
pressed
that.
mute, he's like,
X
ah,
and that
no
Turn
one-
off that camera.
Yeah, but
yo.
he didn't. Yo,
No, you
you're
better
saying
close
this,
the
You're saying this
whole-
from a young mind. He's too
Yo,
old, bro.
whatever you're
he thinks that
on
that's
right
the
now.
magic button that turns off the camera and the sound.
I'm muted, so you can't see me.
I'm
I
muted.
can't even
That's it.
imagine
I'm
if I would
muted.
have seen
Bet it.
somebody like literally just like busting or not on my Google.
But
Meet
the thing
classes,
is, nobody hit him up. Nobody texted him and was like, "Yo, fam, you're still on live,
Well, would he really check that though?
bro. If your phone is blowing up."
were they
No.
blowing up his phone or were they blowing up the chat? Because if they were blowing up the chat,
They
he
didn't
muted-
do either. Is
No,
what I'm
no,
saying.
Oh yeah,
that's the
because they
thing
were
is-
recording him.
Huh?
They were recording him, so
Yo,
they could post it on Twitter.
But like the thing
That's
is,
what I'm
like,
saying. But that's
that's the
dumb. No,
times we
actually,
live
that's
in,
why
yo.
I'm pretty sure. Yo, I'm pretty sure it wasn't school. I think it was his job.
It's the times we live in, bro. Niggas are recording. They don't care about
like
trying to
that's what I
help
mean.
you.
And, like,
They want to
plus,
make
like,
you look stupid in public.
I
so
don't
that they
think
can get
anyone
retweets.
recorded
If
though.
you're on
From
your,
what I heard, from what I
your
saw,
little like you have one screen here and another little like laptop thing here, like nigga, you don't give a fuck about your phone at that point. Don't
But
matter
you-
if that bitch go
you
off
don't know.
or
You
not.
don't give a fuck, but you'll hear it,
Yeah, but it don't matter.
bro.
It don't matter if the doorbell rings right now. I'm not answering it.
Yeah, I'm
That's
in
not
my
the
zone.
time.
I'm in my
You
zone.
know what I mean? It's
Leave
not
me
the time.
alone. yo.
if I hear my phone blowing up, I'm gonna go check it.
No matter what you're doing.
Not no matter what I'm doing, but that's not
And
important.
his phone's probably on vibrate.
Oh, it was important to him. He got his 10-minute
Wasn't that
break.
important,
his phone
but-
probably on vibrate. Yo. He's at
All
He's
work.
I'm saying-
been working
all
all
I'm saying
day.
is nobody even tried to let him know, like, yo, fam. No one was in the camera, like, hey,
Yeah,
yo,
but this is what I'm
fam,
saying,
he's
bro.
still on here. Like,
They
no
don't-
one did nothing.
I was
Everybody
about
was
to
just
say,
sitting there watching silently, like,
Did he
this
mute
nigga's
everybody
really
else
wanking out.
too?
No, he just muted
So,
himself.
like, okay.
He only muted
So,
himself.
like,
It's
people-
because niggas don't care about helping.
Yeah,
you. They
no.
just want to embarrass you and put
and
you
that's
on
why I
Twitter.
don't think it was school, because if this was a high school, this video would have been all over fucking World
Yeah.
Star.
Yeah, it would have been
It
everywhere.
would have been everywhere. So I think this was like a workplace, because he got fired. And then I don't know, bro.
Damn,
This nigga doesn't have a job no
This,
more
this,
because
is
of
what,
that.
this is what COVID's doing to people.
This is what COVID's doing
This
to
is
niggas,
what COVID
bro.
did to niggas.
Niggas don't know how to act no
They
more.
don't know how to
No.
act. And we spiking again. Like were spiking.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Don't
though.
say we, cause like
No, it's we.
It's
It's we.
Alberta.
No, it's
You're in
we.
Alberta.
Nah,
you're a we.
bro, cause I've been with
still
the
here.
mask shit. I've
still here
been
with
with
us,
the
though.
stop going outside doing unnecessary shit. No, I'm not part of them niggas. Them niggas that are making us spike got nothing to do with
You
me.
know what makes you part of them niggas? Living in Calgary.
That's
Nah, they got nothing to do
That's
with
it.
that. All right,
That's it.
hey, what hurt?
Edmonton,
Hey,
I will say
you're-
Edmonton is worse than Calgary.
You're on
They
the
said that
You're
for-
on the good side of the statistic, but you're still part of the statistic.
Nah, bro.
You're just the the part
They
that's
had-
not have been infected.
They said in Edmonton the spike
Sorry,
has been
bro.
like bad.
It is what it is. We're all part of it.
They traced back a what's it called, an outbreak to a retirement home in there
In where?
in Edmonton.
How do they do that?
I don't know because it's just multiple cases in.
I get. Yeah, I
So-
guess they'd be like, like, where
And
the-
then
And if they know
there's
what day
apparently-
it started on.
There's an outbreak at the Calgary Correctional Center, it's like prison. There's 25 inmates with it right now, so they're on lockdown.
how inmates
it's
get
gotta be coming from
coronavirus?
No, it's coming
but
from the
are they having
officers, bro.
visitor? Oh,
Yeah.
They're the only ones that get to
Yes.
leave. They come back. They give it to the
Right.
to the
yeah. So they said they're
inmates.
under lockdown protocol, and I was looking at the numbers. There was the press conference that that doctor was talking about. The way she framed the numbers to me kind of made me think about it differently. Like I still believe in the virus and everything. Like one thing she said that I 100% agree with. She's like, don't be scared of the virus, just respect it. Because it's like at the end of the day, or maybe
Yeah,
you,
you
don't
still
know
have to
that you
live
don't
your
have
life.
it, but know that this shit is not a game. Like, it's
Yeah,
not
and like,
fake.
yeah, you still have to
That's
live your
it.
life. You have to go to the
Live.
grocery store. You have to
Yeah,
go
but just
do
do
regular
it
shit.
wearing a
But
mask.
yeah, wear your
Wear a mask.
mask. Don't
That's
go
it.
and like sneeze on niggas.
So
Give
on
people
this,
space.
when they looked over all the numbers, it was like 1,400 new cases over the weekend. They
Huh?
said- yeah,
In
1,400. In
1,400
Alberta, in
over the
Alberta.
weekend.
In
Over
Alberta.
the weekend.
Like
They said
2 days.
on Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
oh, they
So
count
Friday-
It's still a lot either way.
They said it was equivalent to like 346 tests. I mean, that were positive out of like 12,000 though. So the
That's a
second day, it was like
big percentage.
14.
That's a fourth.
The other one is like
300?
14,000 tests, and there was I think it was like 450.
1,300 tests.
13,000.
13,000.
13,000.
Yeah, 13,000.
Oh, I
That's not a
thought you
lot.
said
So
the
when it
first
was
one
at
was like-
12, when it was at 12, they had like 300. The next one I think was like 14,000
that's not
tests,
bad.
and then it was like 400.
Okay.
And then the one after that, it was like 13,000 tests, but it was 500.
Okay, I'm thinking 1,300. I was like,
No,
that's a pretty
1,000.
big fucking percentage.
So this is what
of-
I'm saying. They're testing way more people now than they were before. Like when it was initially
like a big,
yeah,
global
like
crisis.
the wave. Yeah,
Like,
they weren't allowing tests as frequently, and they're just
well, that's because
dispersing that shit.
tests were limited.
Yeah, okay, bullshit.
Were they
Yeah, I
ever really
know.
limited
Oh,
here?
That's what that was.
I never saw anybody here get turned away.
Well,
or
yeah,
heard of
like,
anybody
No,
nobody
it's
get
was
just you
like-
weren't allowed to get
Yeah,
one.
you weren't allowed to
unless
get
you
one
had
unless you
symptoms.
had like
Oh,
yeah,
true.
like
Yeah.
I've been sick for a few days. Okay.
Yeah. Because
We'll-
then
we'll
if
get you.
if there was like, do you have a cough? Have you feeling fatigue or anything? You're just like, no, but I have like a headache. You're just like, okay, wait a few days, and then if these feelings persist, then call us back. Then you can have a time.
Yeah.
Kind of the dumb, but I don't know why.
It's like,
people,
nigga, I
if
could
you
be
really
dead in
wanted it,
4
why
days.
wouldn't you just lie? If
Yeah,
you really
yo,
wanted
but that's
it.
what I'm pretty sure that's what a lot of people just started.
Yeah, you just lie,
like,
bro.
Yo, I'm
It's like-
gonna lie because you guys aren't taking me seriously. I
So
can just
yeah, I'm
be-
sweating at night and shit. I don't know what to
So
do.
I think a lot of the reason why the spikes have gone up is because they're testing way more people. One,
But then is that a spike?
that's what I'm saying. You're just being aware of what's actually happening. For
Yeah,
all we
you're
know,
just
it's been this bad
actually
before.
testing people.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
And you have to understand this is coming after Thanksgiving too. So
yeah, everybody's been
family
around their
gatherings
family
shit.
and
It's been
da da da
14
da.
days, so a lot of those tests are coming back.
True.
And then they're trying to say for Halloween too. That's why they want to put all these precautions out. I'm just like, I think it's too late, bro.
They're gonna cancel Halloween.
I still think everybody needs to take it seriously. Like I think that's the problem, man. Not nobody. Bro.
Yeah,
Enough people
you
aren't
can say
taking
that.
it serious.
You can say that.
Because like I'm not scared of the virus 100%. I might still think I'm immune, but I'm not gonna be stupid about it. You know? Like,
Yeah,
I'm
and,
gonna
like,
go
I'm-
places with my mask. I
Yeah.
social distance.
And I'm trying to get back to normal. Like I'm trying to have
Yeah,
everything
man.
open regular hours that they're supposed to
niggas
be
really
open.
ruined my life,
I've already
bro.
stopped thinking about normal. I don't
Like,
think.
bro,
I'm gonna
I
see
forget
don't
what
know.
normal is, my
I
I'm
don't
gonna see
nigga.
that for a long time.
I forget what normal
We're gonna see
is.
that for a
What's one of
minute.
the biggest things that you think like the virus
Fucking
is taking
mask.
away from you?
Yeah, that fucked
It's a
you up.
fucking mask,
That
man.
fucked you up the
Every
most.
day.
That's the number one thing that you hate about
Yes,
this
that's
right
the only thing I hate. I don't
You
give
be
a shit
wearing,
about
you be wearing
anything
the
else.
blue mask though, huh?
now. The surgical.
It's just whatever I have. I don't really give a fuck what it is. I only wear it.
So
'cause I
you
have
just
to
hate
anyways.
you just hate it.
Bro, the only reason I hate it is because when I'm wearing a mask, it fogs up my glasses and
Yeah,
I can't see.
That's why I can't
And
relate.
then I
'cause
gotta
I
take it
wear
off every
glasses.
2 seconds.
I wear
Every 2
sunglasses.
seconds, I gotta take it off to fucking wipe the shit.
I wear sunglasses. I
But
don't
you
have
can
that
take them
problem.
off and still have vision. This is my
Facts.
vision.
Sometimes.
Different. It's
I'm
different.
good.
Sometimes.
I hate it.
like
I
the
fucking
mask,
hate it,
yo.
bro.
I kind of think they make me look like a hard
Do you
ass
put
fucking
nigga.
can't
your
stand it.
mask on top of your glasses?
It doesn't matter. Either way, it
Can't
doesn't
avoid
work.
it.
Nah,
I saw
bro,
people,
I
I saw
did.
people at the grocery
You
store.
think I
put it
haven't tried it
under,
all?
still goes.
I've tried it.
I do it
all
on
ways.
top of the mask, and then
Bro,
it usually helps
It doesn't
me.
work,
but
bro. I'm telling you, it doesn't work. I've
fuck.
tried every single way I could possibly do it.
Yo,
I think the only way I could do it now is
Might
if
just
I
have to
put
take
like
the L.
Wanna
some
know what you should
reversible
do?
tape on the shit
think
and
you
just
should
keep it
one
on
of
my
you
skin.
should do? Make a mask that works with glasses, so you can just make some like
Some money
a
off.
quick $5 million, and then you can
You think I'm
disappear.
gonna make $5 million?
My nigga,
Man,
you know how many
ain't the
people
only
got
one.
glasses?
That's actually a really good point. You might
You
be
know
able,
how many
yo,
niggas got glasses?
One
you
in
might be
11,
onto
actually.
something.
Yeah, I know this.
Hey, so you know how many
Yeah,
niggas got
yo, do the
glasses?
math, yo. That's a lot of money.
So say it's $10 for each of them people. How much money you making? All right, then go get your $5 million.
Entrepreneurial ass nigga, yo. I
Yo,
like that.
That's the only thing I hate about Corona though. Still,
What do you
because
think? It
literally
stopped
nothing
you?
else was
I-
like,
What do
affects
you think
me.
it stopped you from doing like the most, or what is? What have you noticed?
It stopped me from
you?
working out. Once Corona hit and the gyms closed and all that shit, my gym closed. The gym I went to consistently and was like going to all the time and really liked closed, like
I was on-
permanently shut down.
I was on the way home today or yesterday, and you know the Good Life that's right downtown on Stephen F.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a line around the corner.
And what's sad, you have to book your times. So
That's
like
what I hate.
It's
about
crazy.
this more than anything, because I just started going back like a week ago, and I knew that there was measures that like you had to make appointments, but I didn't know one. They're actually like very serious about that shit.
And they're booked up
They book up so fucking fast. I have to book like a day in advance. And
to work
two,
out.
To work out.
that's why. And then like the
That's
next day you
tough.
might be like some shit might come up, you might not have that time
yeah,
available.
you know, and I can't like it's not 24 hours. My whole thing with going to the gym is like I fuck with 24 hours because I go at night when it's dead, and I'm a night owl already to help me go to sleep. Now it's like the latest I can go to the gym is 8:30, and 8:30 is the busiest time.
And
then
yeah, because then like
Everybody's off work.
yeah,
at that
exactly.
time.
I was just about to say that everybody's trying to get off work and like
Damn.
trying to get their workout in. Da, 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 da,
Damn.
da.
booking these games is honestly so stressful, bro. But like I'm trying to stay consistent with it because it's like as soon as I take that one day where I go, they didn't. There was too many people here. I'm just gonna leave early. There's nothing on. There's no machines.
It'll just keep
It'll build, bro. Because I'll be like, I didn't go yesterday. I might as well just not go today. Restart next week.
right. Yeah,
I've
just-
been on that too much, bro. This is like I've been 2 weeks back in. I'm trying to gain mad weight, bro. So if y'all notice on the cameras that I'm looking fat, thank you.
Oh, so you're trying to bulk up?
I need to.
So you're trying to like
I need
eat
to.
a bunch of stuff like
I
that
gotta
right
eat.
now? Water weight. and
Eat
all
a
that.
whole loaf of bread and one
I love
sitting
bread.
type
That's not
shit.
bad. I love bread.
No, just straight bread.
You know what else I think?
Yo, no, he
COVID-
be doing that though. It's
Yeah, I
weird.
know.
You be
I-
eating straight bread?
Bro, I
Yeah,
eat-
bro, it's
I eat
weird.
buns. I love honey buns.
No. But like,
Not honey buns, but like sweet buns.
They're like sweet buns. Like
Okay,
dinner
that's
rolls, like dinner
fine.
rolls, I'll eat like 4 in one sitting.
okay, no, that's fine. But like, I mean, like,
No,
like
that's
a
still
slice
weird.
of bread.
200 calories per.
Like you're going and
No, I'll
grabbing
eat
like a slice of
sandwiches.
Wonder Bread. Like
I love-
straight
One of
bread.
my
I love
homies used to
peanut
do
butter
that though.
sandwich.
Still,
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's
Nah,
weird.
but he said he only did it. He said he only did it because like, yo, it's filling, bro. When I'm broke, I eat bread.
Okay, yeah, but
Okay,
put
when
something
you-
on
when
it.
When you say it like that, okay, now I
Put
feel
something
bad.
on it though. Like,
Fuck.
you put some butter on it at
Yo,
least.
you know what else I think COVID actually like kind of weirded out for me? Like just content. How we
What do you mean
watch
weirded
content.
out content?
How it made it weird for me.
Oh,
What do you
how
mean?
so?
I don't like Zoom interviews.
Oh no, I haven't watched any, bro.
Oh, okay.
I used to love
I
keeping up to
don't
all the
like
all the
them.
Oh,
Breakfast
right,
Club
yeah,
interviews, and now I
yeah,
can't
'cause
listen
now-
to them like this. It's like there's a little lag, and
You
that
know
lag
what?
really goes a long way.
It goes a
no, I
long
feel
way
you
because
now.
a lot of the time, even when you're just listening in the car, like a podcast with the people on Zoom calls, it's not the same.
Nigga will say
bro.
something funny, laugh come later.
They're-
Yeah.
so
His nigga's already on his next sentence. It's like,
what,
yo,
so what
fuck,
about that
nigga.
last point? I was just like, I hate
Yeah,
it, bro.
it's dumb.
Because I get enough of that watching First Take when Stephen A.'s not in the city. That's as much of it that I will take. I can't, even like the Hip Hop Awards, as great as the job they did, I will say, it was actually fire, the whole setup. It wasn't the same.
It would
No.
be so amazing if it was like a live audience. Though.
Yeah,
the
bro.
energy is so much different.
85 South Show hosting the BT Hip Hop Awards.
They would have killed it.
Yeah, because
Live, they
then,
would have
like,
had everybody in rolling on the floor,
in
my
tears,
nigga.
in tears.
If
and
it
then
was
it's still
live,
like just like basketball games and shit like that too.
Basketball games, it's not as hard because I think I'm just like,
Well, because
I
you've
like watching
watched them the
basketball.
whole time,
Yeah.
blah blah blah. But
And it
then,
low
like,
key sounded the same. I don't know if they were pumping in
They were
some
pumping
outside
in
noise.
noise.
yeah, they were.
Okay, 'cause
But
they
try
like,
and make
it
them
just
feel
sounded
comfortable.
normal.
I think I liked it more during COVID because like they gave us more camera angles.
They gave some different camera
Like they
angles,
had
bro.
like
They
they
really
had like the
experimented.
baseline. Yeah, they had the
Yeah.
baseline
They
one
really
instead of the people
experimented,
sitting
bro.
there.
No,
You know what I
that's true.
mean?
That's true.
So like I liked it a bit more.
Yeah,
I
one
don't
of
think
those-
there's anything like I disliked besides I don't like Eat Note now.
You said you don't
I
like it?
eating out.
Nah,
Why?
I don't like being around people.
I like it more only because they added the dividers
Yeah.
now, which they
I
should
like
have
it
been
more
had from
because they're
time.
giving me privacy, bro.
Yeah, like all these
Like,
these
truly.
dividers should have been in every restaurant
From
forever.
jump,
I even think after we're out of this pandemic,
I want that
hope
to
they
stay.
keep that
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
there.
If
Except
anything
for
has to
certain
stay.
places, like maybe at the clubs, you can't have that just because I know you're trying to pack the place.
Son, could you
Yeah.
imagine
But
the clubs have
restaurants?
like individual dance
Nah,
sections?
that's
Like
dumb.
yo,
That's dumb.
yeah, hop in this box if you want to dance
that's
with
dumb.
Shorty.
That's dumb as hell.
No, you got to pay for the booth. Like you got to pay for your square. Like it's a booth. You know? That
But
makes
if
total
I'm at,
sense.
but
Hey,
if,
that
but
should
if I'm
cover
at
it.
like
That
the
should
keg
cover it,
or
nigga.
Cactus Club, I would want that divider
I want them
between
to
this
keep it
booth
like
and the
that.
next booth.
I like the privacy that. It
That's
brings.
dope.
Yeah.
If there was one thing to
I'll
say,
say
I
it.
would want it to be that for
100%.
sure.
Some winners from the hip hop awards. Meg Thee Stallion got the hip hop artist of the year, right? Like
Yeah, like
basically the MVP.
hottest artist of the year
Hottest
type
artist of
shit.
the year.
Yeah,
One over Lil Baby.
one over
I
over
don't
Lil
know,
Baby,
personally.
one over Da Baby, Drake.
I'll give her
Roddy
all of
Ricch.
that. I don't know about Lil.
Drake
I think
hasn't
Lil,
dropped
I don't
yet,
think
so I
Drake.
don't
Yeah,
blame
Drake
him.
didn't.
Drake didn't drop
Drake
yet,
is
so
always included because
if he would have
Because
dropped,
he's
he
on
maybe would have
features,
won.
yeah.
But
love to
I'll
Megan
give
and
it to
all.
her.
Like, I think she got the best collab with Savage Remix, but that's obvious. So I was like,
Niggas knew
Yeah,
that.
they gotta
but
give her. She got
I
Hustle of the
think-
Year too. She dropped
Nah,
mad tracks.
but Lil
That's
Baby.
Lil Baby though. Lil Baby was MVP of 2020.
Yo, Lil
I don't care what
Baby,
anybody says.
He went platinum in 6 months or something like that.
I
He
think
went
the
platinum
only,
during the pandemic. He was the first one, bro.
He's the only.
I swear, Social Distancing was the first pandemic song that I heard too. Where I was like, oh, this is in the raps now. Damn.
that track got most impactful song of the year.
Bigger picture.
Bigger picture.
Bigger picture.
Yeah. The Baby.
I think that's the only thing he won. To be honest, he should have
I
won
think
more.
it was the only. That's what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
personally think he should have got Artist of the Year. But that's just me. Pop Smoke won the best
New
new
artist. Yeah, best
Well
new artist of
deserved.
the
Very
year.
obvious.
RP to the Woo.
Knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah, that was nice. The music video that he just dropped last week. Did you see the one with the kids?
Yeah. Yo,
That shit is so dope.
aren't
yo.
those the same kids from the 2 Chainz and Drake video?
Stop.
Which one?
Remember the
No
2
lie?
Chainz, 2 Chainz and Drake and the Migos did the same thing for one of their videos, and it was just a bunch of kids in the house. These niggas were riding a tricycle through the house and shit.
Yo, it
I
could
only
be.
remember because that kid with the long dreads, I know he was in it because he played 2 Chainz.
Yeah, then it could be the same kids because
Don't
that
say
other
that.
kid
Yo.
apparently I was looking into. I didn't even know who he was. It's like he's been
doing
pop
it.
for like years.
Say
He
word.
makes music, he makes songs.
The one that played pop.
Yeah, like they used to hang out all the time. There's like pictures of
Say
them holding
word.
each other's money and shit. I'm just like, oh, this nigga really round.
Yo,
like that.
the thing, like, yo, Pop was really for like his fans and shit.
Yeah,
like that,
man.
Too.
He
Like,
was
he was
like-
really for the people.
He
like,
was very like reachable, man.
yeah.
I think that's another thing people really like miss about him. He didn't make you feel like a fan, at least in the videos that we saw, of like how he was interacting with them.
Yeah, he
And
he
he
just
just
made it.
seems
Yo,
like a
what's
dope
up?
guy,
Like, what's
you know?
good? Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah,
For
bro.
real.
He just looked like good.
Whoa.
dude.
Anybody can get this love, bro. It was good.
Yeah, man. You
Nah,
seem
it
like
was
a good
dope.
guy. What's
Random side note about the hip hop awards though,
Mm.
they had like a little like every year they'll have like a little mini story about this is what this artist is doing right now for the community.
Yeah.
G Herbo, this shit surprised me.
He's
Yeah.
going
G Herbo been in the
Bro,
community,
I think he put together this. I should have remembered. I should have wrote down the name, but he put together this this thing where he signed up 1,000 kids or as many kids as he possibly could in his community to get therapy. And on day
Damn.
1, 1,000 kids came on day 1. So he's like, oh, so we really need this.
Yeah, it's like, oh shit.
And then he set it up for like, he just
Yeah.
kept going. He's like, this after I saw those numbers, that's what made me think I got to take this seriously because they need this shit.
and he started doing.
And that's
that,
dope. That's
actually.
not something
Yeah,
I would have
bro.
expected G Herbo to be doing.
No, that's real. He dropped the album PTSD earlier this year, and a lot of it he started doing it around that time, and a lot also when Juice WRLD died because they were
Yeah, that
close.
was his
yeah, he
guy.
was
So
talking
he
about
was
that
like,
a little
damn,
bit
the
too.
mental health is like, I know I deal with same shit like that, so I'm gonna go
Yeah.
to therapy, and then he just wanted to help the people. So it's nice to hear some shit like that, bro. I
For
didn't know
real.
he took it that far.
Honestly, bro, yo, come on,
That's deep.
1,000
and like
kids in
he's
one
probably
day.
hiring like black like therapists
Yeah,
to
to make him
talk
feel
to.
comfortable.
Probably,
Yeah, because like
probably.
if I went to a therapist and I'm sitting there talking to some white dude,
No, I would have got.
and he's telling me, yeah, like
would
I feel
specifically
you,
ask for, like, a
da-da-da-da-da,
black
like,
woman.
yeah, like
I had my first therapy session on Saturday. Yo. I booked one. Black men don't talk enough about going to therapy.
you had it?
No, I'm
You're
having
having
it.
it.
Yeah,
Okay,
I booked
okay,
it for
okay.
this Saturday.
Spooky season.
Do you know like
Spooky season.
who you're?
Yeah, I requested a black woman under
Okay.
40 years old so that she wouldn't make me feel like I'm weird for being.
She's like, yo, back in my day.
Yeah, I'm not trying to hear none of that shit, bro. Like, either get on the same page with me, or I'm gonna go look for
I
somebody.
had
else.
to
That's all I
walk
wanted.
50 miles to go to
So,
work.
so
to go
you
to school.
complained about school online. I remember when we had to go to school.
Had
Bro,
to walk.
I
please don't
remember
do
when I
this
had
to
to
me.
beg to even be allowed to go to
Yeah,
school.
please
Like,
don't do
nigga,
this to
that's not
me.
what
Had
I
to
got
walk
on-
100
yeah.
miles in 25 centimeters of snow to go to school.
Yeah, so it's your fault
Nah.
to have to do this.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
all you're telling me
So
right
that's
now.
what it sounds like. Yeah,
little
I
bit
don't
of
wanna
a
hear
little
that.
bit of age gap.
Yeah,
you know?
I think therapy is actually good for a lot of people, to be honest.
Yeah,
If-
talking to people who just
Talking to people helps too, but sometimes you're just not as comfortable bringing everything. To
Mhm. So then, like,
everybody,
yeah,
you
if
know?
and like if it's a stranger like that, then it's like
a professional stranger, which is really weird when I say it like that, but
that's literally what that's literally what they
No,
are.
but
They're
it sounds
professional
weird.
strangers.
A professional stranger. Actually, yeah, that's what it is.
professional
A
stranger.
professional stranger giving you an unfiltered third-party view.
Yeah, because
Of
like
what's
they're not your
happening in your life.
friends. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You haven't done anything for them. They haven't done anything for you. So
And
they're-
honestly, it is good for people to, like, yeah, if you can
Get shit
confide,
out.
if you can confide in your friends every once in
Yeah.
a while, it's okay.
Go ahead.
But if every week you're coming to your friends like, yo,
Yeah.
I'm having an existential crisis again, at some point
Yeah.
they're gonna have to tell you, like, yo, fam, honestly, you
too
need
much
therapy.
for me, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
I cannot help
You
you,
either need
bro.
therapy, or you got to start paying
I'm
me
in the
for
same
this. 'cause,
spot as
like,
you.
God,
It's
nigga.
like,
You're
niggas.
putting too much
This is
pressure
strain
on me
bro.
too.
This is
Yeah.
strain on me too. And as much as like confiding in people is nice too, I also think it's not just about confiding. I think it's more
Figuring it out.
a mirror. You get to really look at yourself and try to understand little pieces of who you are or what made you this way in this type of way.
And yeah, like
Why
what's making you
respond to
feel
certain
like, yeah.
situations, what caused you to be a person like that, like, and that's what I was saying earlier when me and Titi, like, we had like a whole family discussion this weekend with my family, and we just addressed everything that we feel like we haven't really
Addressed.
like, just in general, like how we were raised and what we didn't like, what we liked, what we felt we needed to change. And I'm telling you, I'm so surprised at how well it went.
So you sat down like your whole family,
The
like
whole
mom, dad,
family.
all the youths.
From the
bop, bop,
9-year-old
bop.
to the 54-year-old, we were all in the room, bro.
I think we're all grown now, so it made it way easier.
It was
Yeah.
it was definitely yeah.
made it way easier.
And
Everybody
strength in numbers too. It's
everybody
like,
been through some
Yeah,
shit.
you guys
we outnumber them,
the
and it's
rents.
not just that. It's now we're old enough to actually tell you these things, and you have to take
and
it
not
seriously.
and not come at it like a sideways, like, yo, like you're a
Yeah.
kid, you don't understand. Like,
Yeah, it's
I
like
did
fam.
this for you.
I've been
type
living.
shit.
I've seen some stuff, and I need to bring it up to you because I'm not trying to end up resenting you guys in the future.
Yeah, because
And
that tends to happen a lot.
That happens a lot, bro.
I
That's
feel.
actually mad sad,
Bro,
bro.
I feel like there's a lot of people here that's I hate my parents.
I hate my parents. I
Not
hate my
even just
family.
that, their family in general. Yeah, it's like,
Like,
yo, how
well,
many people do you know where they're not really close with their siblings or at all?
Oh, I'm close with my siblings.
That's
like,
what no, I'm saying. How many people do you know where it's like, yo, you're not close to your siblings? It's so weird because you're close with your siblings.
Oh,
So it's
okay,
weird
so
when
then
you
when
see
you
other
see-
people that aren't. It's
You
like,
think that's the
oh,
norm,
what?
And then you see
It's
otherwise.
odd to see that shit.
You think maybe it's like, oh, I guess they just don't like each other, but it's like, there's probably some deep-seated issues that need to
fucked
get
up
dealt
shit,
with over
yeah.
there. And,
'Cause, yeah,
yo, I'll
usually,
pray
like,
for you,
it's
'cause
like,
that sucks, bro. Like,
if you have 1, 2 brothers, you know what I mean, or like sisters, siblings or whatever, like no matter how much like you argue or like fight with them,
that's your
guy.
I know.
That's
Your
guy,
you know what I
that's
mean?
your
Like you're
homies.
always.
That's the homies.
So like I really don't think I've seen
I've seen,
I've
a
seen
lot
multiple,
more than
bro.
I think.
I've seen multiple.
I've seen
Like
a lot
I
more.
haven't. That's
I've
crazy.
seen somewhere like, yo, they don't
What?
even speak.
They don't even talk to each other. They just live
Bro, they
together.
don't text each other. They don't ask each other for help.
They don't even
they
follow
don't
each other on
fucking-
Instagram.
They don't
bro.
do nothing. No, I'm telling you, they don't do anything. No hi, how are you? If they were walking by each other on the street, I guarantee they will keep it pushing. That
That's
type of shit.
fucked up.
That type of shit.
I don't know anybody.
I've
like
seen
that.
some shit like that where I'm
That's
like,
sad, yo.
You
Yo,
walk by
what?
your brother and don't even give a little
That's
head
what I'm
nod, my
saying,
nigga.
You know
bro.
what? They just walk by and say, wasn't that your brother? Yeah, whatever. Like,
Yeah,
when's the
I-
last time you seen it? 6 years ago.
I walk by strangers and give head nods, bro.
The fuck?
Like,
Yeah,
I'm
bro, the
saying.
black head nod. You can't,
Yeah,
you
you
can
can-
give a black stranger a head nod, but you can't say hello to your brother after 4 years.
And he
Come
lives.
on, man.
He lives in the same city as
And
you.
this is what I'm
I'd get it
saying.
if he lived like you know what I mean. You live
Yeah,
over here.
lives,
you live
man.
here.
You got
Okay,
shit going
cool.
on.
You still probably talk every once in a while. You don't hate the guy.
I've seen,
Sad.
I've
That's
seen
so
that type of
sad.
shit, and that's the type of shit that kind of throws me off. I'm like, how did it get like that?
Yeah,
Like,
like
how
what was
could
the
it
one
possibly have gotten
argument
like
that like
yeah, bro. That
what
pushed it
toy?
that
Yeah,
far.
what toy did he take of yours or
For
like
real,
cut off
bro.
the head of that
Yo,
just pissed
nah,
you
there's
off
no-
like that?
I don't
real,
even
it-
think there's any toy you can take, bro.
Yeah.
My older brother
You
took my
shouldn't.
Beyblade one time. That was my most prized
Whoa,
possession.
no, whoa!
I slapped him one time.
You
The only
have
time
to.
I ever slapped him in my life. It was a
Did
mistake.
he give it back?
Oh, it was a mistake. He didn't give it back. He gave it back worse. But I'm saying there's no toy you can take that can get you to that level. Is what I'm trying to say.
Right, like because no matter what, like you end up just like, what up, bro? Like you trying to do
Yeah,
something?
man. Like I'm bored.
Trying to
What's
play-
yeah,
up?
like what's yeah? You
Like,
know
I'm
what I mean?
bored.
Like I'm in
Trying
the
to
house.
play
There's
Smash
nobody
Bros.
else here but us.
Yeah, like let's
Come
do
on,
something.
bro.
We can go downstairs play GameCube right
That's
now.
what I'm saying.
like-
You gonna try and play Melee?
It's crazy.
Like,
Let's go play
yeah.
Smash
with-
Bros, bro.
So with that too, like I was saying,
That's
it went
crazy.
so well. I didn't expect my parents to be so receiving about a lot of the shit that they were. It brought up the question to me during that whole time. I was just like, what do you think, or do you think your family upbringing really, like how much do you think it affected your life as an adult now? Or how much does it contribute to who you become as an adult? Because I can say for me at least, some of the stuff that I brought up was like some of the dissatisfactions I had with like our childhood,
like what?
at certain parents. I want to get into
Not
details
something. Yeah,
exactly, but
not too.
just like
vulnerable
stuff that I
shit.
didn't see eye to eye on with them, and I think they were like I was scared to do it at first. One, because I'm always trying to just ignore my feelings, keep the peace, like I said last week. But I also was just like, they're old, they're not gonna listen. These things ain't gonna change, bro.
And like, yeah, you don't
Let
want
me
to come
just
out
get
them-
out of here and figure it out.
And
Myself.
didn't want to like be too aggressive and make it seem like, yo, you
Yeah.
guys are bad parents. You guys did this to me when I was younger. Like,
Yeah,
why would you do that?
And that's the last thing that I wanted to do, bro. Yeah, you know,
Like,
that's
you know
the
what I
last
mean?
thing I
You
wanted
guys made me
to
eat
do.
vegetables. Fuck you guys,
you
man.
fucking
Ah,
asshole.
How
I
could you
wanted
pick
candy,
us,
man.
dirty,
Like,
bro?
come on.
Yeah, bro. Like that's the stuff I didn't want to do that in the slightest. So
Yeah,
the
make
fact
them
that they
feel
were
bad.
receiving, I was like, yeah, it's nice. But I was just like, if I was scared to bring it up more because I was scared of their reaction to me telling them, yo, I think you fucked up here, or I don't like what you did there.
Like,
you know?
yeah, like I think
'Cause
you
it's like,
made a mistake raising
I
me
do
this
care
way
about
instead
their
of
feelings and everything, but I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, you know. Sometimes you gotta hurt some
Yeah,
feelings,
like, yeah,
or
sometimes
just
you
be
have to-
honest so that you could grow.
honesty. Yeah, exactly. It hurts. Sometimes you got to
Did
tell
watch
people.
Insecure? Did you watch Insecure?
What's that? Insecure. Is that a show?
You don't be watching Insecure, bro?
Is that a show?
Damn.
My bad.
We'll put you on later.
It's a great show. But yeah, so do you think, looking at back at your childhood, have you looked at anything that you can see as a big difference in your life compared to other people? Because I feel like you don't start to notice how much different your childhood or your upbringing was until you start to get in like relationships or like regular face to like work. You start to see your habits, how much they show at work. that
Oh,
you had at
okay.
home. They weren't bothering anybody at home because it's like my family. It's like,
Mm.
but here it's like that shit doesn't fly here. Or like in a relationship,
I mean, I
I'm
guess
this way
like,
by myself because this is how I was raised. But with you, it's like you see all of that stuff now, and you don't like some of it. And I'm like, what's wrong? This is normal. You realize once you think about it more. So do you think you actually had a chance to think about it?
your turn, TJ.
Honestly, the only thing I
Fuck.
It takes a lot of thinking. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
It took me like a week to think.
well, we
about
just
everything.
talked about it, so it's kind of still fresh in my mind.
Yeah.
It did play a big part in like who I am now, like obviously the way we were raised. And honestly, I think I'm more like grateful for the way, like even though we were like struggling and shit, I think that was like kind of a blessing in disguise, or I could at least see the silver lining now where it's like, yo, we didn't have everything. All we had was us, basically.
The basics.
That's why we're as close as we are, because yo, it was literally just us. So it's like, yo, you either have fun with each other or you go stare at a wall for the rest of the day. Like that's all it is.
Mhm.
So we obviously had that kind of made a foundation for us. And then I think just the era we grew up in too was like, yo, we weren't just
the
playing
era's
video games and
big,
shit all the
man.
time. It was like, yo, we went outside.
Yeah, we were outside
every
a
single
lot.
day, even in the winter, which is crazy because I
Mhm.
hate the winter so
Yeah,
bad these
man.
days.
Yo, like yeah,
So I can't
as a
even
kid,
imagine that. Yo, I would look outside, see the snow, and be like,
and
"Oh,
get excited
bet.
and get
Let's-
excited. Like I
Like,
can't wait to
like,
have a
yeah,
snow fight today.
It's that
with
type of shit where it's
Amanda.
like, yo, the era of that obviously helped with the foundation of us having to be close because we were all we had. So like
yeah, trying to
that
go have
type of
fun
shit,
with you.
I'm grateful for that. Even though there was probably some downsides to everything.
As there is
it
with
doesn't
everything.
it doesn't overshadow the the good stuff.
Yeah,
so I
like,
can't
'cause,
really
like, it brought
I can't
you
really
guys
hate on that shit.
closer as
Exactly.
a family. And,
That's
you know
what
I
it
mean?
is, bro.
And I think the immigrant parents part, I feel like that helped as well too. Like they were obviously strict.
And there's always a
They-
gap because it's like we're not the immigrants, but like we're the child of immigrants.
Yeah,
So
they are the
we're
first
growing up with two
generation.
nations,
First
you know?
generation, yeah.
You grow up with two nations.
But that's
like what you
still-
see outside the house and what you see at home.
Yeah.
And that helps. Like taking a little bit of each, like different, like all the societal norms from this side, and then kind of trying to meld it into one like
And try
person,
not to,
one
like,
human being. It's
yeah.
like, okay, well, it works for the most part. There's obviously some shit we got to work on, but
And I think
I
that's
think it
the stuff that
worked
you
out
realize
well.
the older you get, the more
Exactly,
you interact
exactly.
with other people on a regular basis. Because in your group of friends, you're probably not gonna get called out for stuff like that because it's like, all right, bro, like just don't fuck with me, and like we have zero issues. Like we're homies.
Yeah.
Just don't do anything to slight me. I have nothing to complain about, you know. But if it's a person that you work with, like you guys are on a team, it's like, yo, your bad habits right now, you're gonna fuck up my bread.
Yeah.
Do not come at me like this because you're gonna fuck up my bread. I think those are the type of situations. Those are the only ones when you get in like that close to people that you understand. Oh, you know, maybe I do need to reflect on some things, or maybe I'm not as perfect as I thought I was.
Yeah, because
It's not as
at work is probably when it pops out the most.
Yeah,
'Cause then,
I
like,
think
you see,
work is
like,
the worst,
Especially when it's like a full-time thing and like
Yeah.
you're with people like
every day, 8 hours
yeah,
a day.
you start to see like their little habits. It's like, oh, like this nigga always leaves like his food on the table after he eats lunch and just goes straight back to his
Yeah, you
shift.
know?
He never just da 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 da.
and it's like this isn't my house.
I know
but
that
it's
that's
like,
just
come
an
on,
example, but that shit fucking
Oh, that
pisses
irks me,
off,
bro. Like,
so like,
that's
what do you
so
think
real.
this is? So what do you think this
Fam.
is,
This is
bro?
a slob, bro.
Yeah,
You're
like,
living like a slob. I
unless,
wonder
like,
what your house looks
if you're
like.
not done eating and then like you just like you had to go back, run out on your shift, and you're coming right back to it. But if you're done, you just have like 5 pieces of
Wrappers,
pizza crust and
crusts.
like rasp and everything.
If you're
just-
not working from home, you should make it a fucking priority to make sure you work in a clean environment. I actually think it's nasty.
Yeah.
People who have like nasty offices, clean like nasty work environments, papers and food and receipts everywhere. I'm just like, yo, clean the fuck up, man.
like yeah, like unless you're a lawyer, you shouldn't have papers everywhere. Like,
Get some. You got a filing cabinet right here, bro.
yeah, file
Use
some
it.
shit. Like,
Use it.
I don't know. That's just I was
That-
raised like my mom did like
Yeah.
schoolwork and shit like that though. So she was like she like tutored people and like helped people like learn how to read, write, da 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 da. So like whenever I had to do homework and shit, I was probably with her at her classes. So she made sure
That's actually lit.
I was
Get that
doing
shit
my
done.
homework.
You had a stay-at-home tutor, bro.
You know what I mean? Yeah, and like if I needed help with like a science, social studies, whatever, yo, help me, please.
I need it.
Please.
I need it.
Please.
I
She's
need
like,
help,
all right, let's
please."
do this.
No,
Like
that's actually dope, bro. And that's the type of stuff that I want to be able to do for my kids too, and just reflect on the stuff that my parents didn't do for me more of as a okay, if it stood out so much to you, like that's probably something that you should do for your kids, you know. Maybe
Just a
they'll
little
do that.
reminder. It's
okay, yeah, like
you know
should,
what?
like,
I'm gonna keep this right here.
Yeah, because
Help 'em
I
with
think
that
I
shit.
could do that differently, and I'm not gonna slight you guys because maybe you didn't know any better. But for me personally, I don't think that worked. So
yeah.
I'm gonna change it. Because
You're gonna
I
try
want
something
to.
differently. But then like if it doesn't work and I have to end up going back to what you did, I'll understand why you did what you
And
did.
at least I had,
You know what I mean?
and I got the reference. It's like, okay, now I'm there. I get it.
Yeah, like
I
maybe
see
one-
it from both sides.
yeah,
now.
maybe one day you'll get that text message. Yo,
You
my
know?
bad, moms. I see why you did this.
Yeah, when
Yeah,
you
I
was
remember,
tweaking
I
about that
remember.
one time, you're right. You're right. I just tweaked about it. I'm sorry. Yeah, man. We don't look at our parents as people, man. I think that's the biggest thing that I got.
Yeah, a lot of people really don't. Like they're just
They're
like
just like the person who raised me. It's like you don't have a life outside of that. You don't have your own feelings.
yeah, like you're not supposed to have a life and shit like that. It's just, yo,
Yeah,
you're
I'm
supposed
your
to be,
life.
Yeah,
Me.
you're supposed to be my like, you know what I mean? If I need somewhere to
Yeah.
go, you're supposed to be that. If I need money, you're supposed to have that.
I don't
If
think I
need-
ever had that like mindset because of all the stories that they used to tell us when they were like back in South Sudan.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Those
bro.
stories humanized it for me. I was like, oh shit, y'all was running away from war. They told us all these crazy stories.
That's crazy.
Yo, my dad has at least 5 different stories that he's told us of when he was supposed to die.
Literally,
He's like, yo, so like remember
the latest one that I heard. Oh my god, man.
hold on.
I'm still shook
This is
listening when
crazy.
I think about it. I'm
Bro,
like,
it
yo,
was-
you shouldn't be here.
He should not.
Like you literally shouldn't be
Multiple occasions.
here. Oh my god.
So like it was like on Dave Chappelle's special where he's like, so I'm gonna tell you throughout this whole special the 5 times where I saw The juice.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, time number 1. So our dad has told us all these stories throughout our lives. Like, and time number 3.
Yeah.
Time number 4 comes a few years after that.
You guys
He's
have
like,
unlocked chapter 5.
Yeah,
Then he was
bro.
like, I didn't tell you all about that one. Oh, I thought I
It's
told
like, my
y'all.
bad. I thought
What was
Slipped
the
my
new one?
mind,
What was
yo.
the newest one?
When he was with my mom and his nephew,
Okay, no, that was the one.
like all 3 of them were like a family at the refugee camp, and it was in the middle of the Civil War that actually drove them out of their village. So there were still troops like militia groups that were out looking for people. Like they were trying to
Round
theirs.
them up and like.
And my parents, they were one of them, right? So they found my dad,
Damn.
they found my mom and my uncle, I guess. And they like put them into like this little. They walked them to like a bush with like
They
guns
call
on
them
the back of their heads.
They call them ghost houses. That's where they would take
ghost
them.
houses. That's where they dropped them off. They're like, wait here.
And you
then-
don't make it out the ghost house. That's where you die.
Yeah. And they knew that too. It's like, I know what happens here. This is like, we're coming here to die. So the 2 of them go there, and then as the other officer's grabbing my dad, takes a look at him. He's like,
It was like a lineup of people. So he would like
Yeah, the
put a
line-
flashlight up. He's like, all right, take him. Next guy. All right, take him.
Yeah.
Went on my dad's face, put the flashlight down real quick. And then he's like, yo, don't take this one. Go to the next one. And then everybody, all the generals are like, yo, what?
so the only reason he did that was because my dad went to high school with that guy. So they were just like, yo, what are you doing? He was just like, yo, they picked us up. He's like, take your wife and take your family and go. Don't come back.
He's
bro.
like, yo, leave the city now. I don't know why you're even still
Yeah,
here.
do not come back.
Yeah.
Fam, I am
And
not
everybody
supposed
else,
to be here.
everybody else in that line got killed, bro.
They're all dead.
Nigga
You don't make it out the ghost house, my nigga.
Fuck.
Yo, I'm telling you.
Bro, I swear that's one of the reasons why my dad wants me to go to school so much. He thinks it's really gonna save
Yeah,
my life.
like
because
that,
it saved his life.
Yeah, that one time it's like, yo, you might
It
know
only-
what nigga in there that was
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Yo, and that's real shit though. But that's what I'm saying. Like
Those
when
are the
you-
stories
yo,
that humanized it
yo,
for me.
he got that text, don't come to school today.
Basically,
type shit.
basically,
that's
nigga,
what he got.
That's what he
nigga.
got.
It's crazy. When I look about
That's
it
fucked
like
up,
that,
bro. It's
Hold
fucked
on,
up. Yo.
bro, that's what stops me from ever trying to say something like, "Oh, you never put me first. You didn't raise me right." It's like, no, you shouldn't even be here. You
You're
had the
supposed to be
audacity
dead.
to have me and like 7 others.
No, that's why he did.
Can't even
He was like, yo,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not.
I'm here for you.
I
bro.
might have number 7 right now, so like I gotta have my
Like,
youth
no, I can get
to
taken
have
out
my
at any
legacy.
time.
They
I
can
can
get
get
me
taken out
right
at
now.
any
time.
They
Yeah.
can get me right now.
Them
Yo,
niggas been
I'm
knocking
here
on my
for
door.
you guys, bro. At the
Yo.
end of the day, that's the type of shit that makes you appreciate them more.
Damn.
I like that they waited till we were older to start telling us stories
Yeah,
like that.
we didn't get those until like high school, bro.
Because I wouldn't have been able to take
You-
that.
yeah,
as
you
a
wouldn't
kid.
have
I was
really,
just
like-
oh, you're a superhero. You escape
Exactly.
bullets.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
all
you wouldn't really understand. It's like,
Like,
yo, so what's a ghost house? You just tell me niggas don't make it out? How you
it's a
don't make it
ghost house?
out?
Did you see ghosts?
Yeah,
How many
that's
of them
the type
were in
dumb
there?
shit you
Or
be
did they
saying,
say
you know?
boo? Yeah. Did they really say boo?
Is it boo?
Or did they say ooh?
Yo, the way our mom tells story too, she's so yo, she's like an amazing storyteller. So when she tells this story, she's throwing in some like funny jabs. So like our uncle, at the time he's like mad young. So he's asking questions like the dumbass questions we would have been asking. He's like, wait, is he not coming back? She's like, you don't know he's dead already? We gotta go.
People like, shut up, we gotta go. He's gone. Like my mom was just like, fuck, they got him. They got my nigga, yo.
Fuck.
And she was just ready to keep it pushing, bro.
That's
And then the nigga just come back like, yo, I'm good, let's go.
we gotta go.
It's
now.
like, honestly,
We gotta go
I'm
now.
leaving in 5 seconds if that nigga does not come around the corner.
That was actually crazy. The shit that
3,
they had to have gone
2.
through
It's
just
wild.
to get here.
That
Y'all-
shit definitely
y'all did it.
humanizing for me. That's why I never ever thought of them as like just parents. It was like, oh yeah, y'all been
Yeah,
through
like
some
these
shit.
niggas have
Y'all been through a lot of
lives and
shit.
like that. Yeah.
I think I just thought about it so long until they told me stories like that it was
True,
like
true,
it's just
true,
too
true,
late
true.
for me. But now hearing other ones, I'm just like, y'all had some demons, probably. Yo. Y'all had some demons on a daily basis. It makes you really be able to look into or step in somebody else's shoes before you try to judge anybody for
especially
how they are, how they act.
I was gonna say, especially like when you hear those stories about your parents, and then it's like when you see some of the things they did to like raise you, like you said, like your dad telling you stay in school
And
because
then
that's what
realize
saved
why.
his life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, okay, shit.
Even
that's
if
why
he
he's
doesn't
telling
know
me
it,
to do
it's like,
that.
yo, just in the back of his head, like that low key, like
Yeah,
even if he
like
doesn't
it's
know
not
that's
about
what
like
it is. That's the reason.
yeah, it's not like yo, like you
Or
need
could be the
school
reason.
knowledge. Da 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 da. No, like stay in school. Like it might save you. You might
Yeah.
find a
In some way.
connection, and
And that's
da-da-da-da.
what I took out of it afterwards. Because before it used to just be like, I thought he just loved school and it was only about school. It was like, oh, all you care was education, bro. Fuck this shit, bro. I can go get money without this. But I've always like internally just known that a lot of the reason I was even in school, why I stayed, I was like doing it for him. So once he told me that story, what I got out of it after the fact, just like as an adult, I'm like, yeah, like school, it's not just what you're gonna get out of it, the education, it's the opportunities just in general that it presents. Because networking, meeting people, you just met that nigga that saved your life. I can meet somebody who's gonna be my first $1 million check.
Exactly.
Just because I went to school. It's
just
like,
because
you gotta take more than just what it's showing you. It's like you just gotta dig deeper. Think critically about it. It's like, and it's made me a better critical thinker. I actually think school has made me a better person. I fuck with school now. I never thought I'd be able to say this like 3 years ago. I fucking hated it, but I still can't wait for these next 6 months because I'm never going back.
I don't fuck with like the idea of school, but just like school was a hub for me. You know what I mean? That's all the connections. Yeah. I go to school, I have everything.
So what about it don't you like?
You're forced to read this. You're forced to do this. You're forced to, you know what I mean?
That's the high school thing though. Because I'll say like in university, that's what makes it different. So, okay. So do you think, are you like now thinking about it? Not to say like you want to or don't want to go. Or do you still look at it the same way where it's like, I don't like it because they force you to do stuff? Or have you found out about other things that make you not like it? Or have you changed
I mean, they
your mind?
still kind of force you to do so. You still got to write a paper about this, that, the next thing.
But it's all classes that you signed up for, so it's like
yeah,
you're
but
the one that
you
wants
have
to do
to
this.
take classes that you don't need for your shit.
Not necessarily. Because I noticed even like the gen eds, like the stuff like the necessary requirements, I'm telling you, those classes just give you knowledge for the rest of your life. Like there's stuff that I remember from my first, like I learned how to use a semicolon. I just learned how to use a semicolon first year university. I feel so dumb.
You see, like
all
me
of my
personally,
papers
I
now,
don't
I'm telling you,
give a fuck
bro,
about that shit.
semicolons everywhere.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not. I don't.
But that's what I'm saying. There's other stuff you're gonna pick out. I did that because I like writing. I want to be like a good writer when it comes to papers and stuff.
I hate writing papers.
So
That's what killed.
That you don't have to write papers. You
That
should go to
shit kill.
art school, bro. Like literally.
You still have to write papers in our school.
I know, but it's gonna
That's
be
what pisses
easier to
me
do
off.
because it's
You're writing about some shit that you love,
something you're interested in, something that you know is actually benefiting your future. Because it's gonna. They're not doing it for nothing. I think that's what you realize in university. This is not for nothing. I have to find the meaning though. That's really what it is. Because you got a critical think. I think it teaches you to be a better critical thinker where you can just look at the bigger picture, try and break it down, and see, oh, I got this from this, and that. So it's just picking gems.
I think if you're going for a reason, like if you like, I'm gonna be a doctor. Like if you know
Absolutely.
what you want,
Yeah,
absolutely.
you know what I mean. And like,
don't go if you don't know what you want to do.
Yeah, and like
I
you need to go to
100%
school
agree.
for like whatever you want to do. Okay, cool, go.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna be like, yo, you're dumb, but like.
If you're just going just because, this is what you're supposed to do
Yeah,
after high school.
like
chill,
you've been in college, university, whatever, for 4 years. You switched your major up 4 times, nigga. How much
Calvin
money
House
do
of
you
Pain.
have?
Yeah, it's Calvin House, and you're just wasting your fucking time, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Because now you're like the graduation age, and since
all your friends are
obviously-
graduated because they stayed with the same thing the whole time.
because obviously societal
You still
pressures
have
matter to
4
you,
years.
that's gonna bother you. So
Yeah.
now what
Oh
do you
yeah,
do,
that's
bro?
gonna send you to
Yeah,
therapy.
now,
for sure.
now, yeah, and now you're the
You're
38
gonna need some PTSD.
You know what I mean?
bro.
Now you're the 38-year-old in the class with all the young 20-year-olds.
And it's
I
like,
did have one of those in one of my classes though. I had this like 40-year-old man, not 40. He was like 46-year-old man in my class. He's like, I don't know. I'm just switching up my. He's like, I was really successful in my career. I'm just switching it up, going
Yeah,
into a new career.
and like sometimes like you have to
Yeah.
do that. Like you have
Yeah,
to go
bro.
to school to get like certain degrees,
Yeah.
and certain
extra knowledge. And usually
da-da-da-da-da-da.
the companies pay for you to go to school at that point.
and you're
But
still
once you
working.
show your value.
You're still
Yeah.
making mad
And
money.
you're still making money.
And yeah, but like if if you
If you're doing it for no reason, get the fuck out of there
Don't do
right
it for
now.
no reason, but I
Yeah.
also do think, it does a lot more good than harm, just depending on how you go into the situation. Because coming with that forced mentality, that's the shit that made me hate it.
Yeah, that's what killed. That's what
Because I
killed
felt
me.
like that. Because it was just like,
read
they
this
don't
book,
tell- yeah,
write a
read
book
this.
report about it,
and they
Bro,
don't
I
like check in on you like they did in high school. And it's like, I know they told us that, but you should have prepared me for it. You should have weaned me off of.
Oh God, high
that.
school lied to
Yeah.
us so much.
No,
about
man, high school's
everything,
like, yo,
bro.
this is due on Monday next week. It's Tuesday. This is due on Monday next week. It's Wednesday. This is due on Monday next week. Like, if they could send you emails, nigga, they would have sent us emails too. University, I'm giving you the syllabus. Nigga, those assignments better be handed in on time.
Yeah,
I'm not
read
sending you-
read everything on this because I'm not gonna tell you when this is due.
No.
After
We're coming to
class,
grown
and
ass
we're
man,
doing-
bro.
and
Yeah.
we're doing
They
the
treat you like a
PowerPoint.
grown
And
ass
then after
man.
class, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, bring your papers up to the front. Everybody leave."
Yeah.
And you're gonna be like,
Or you have to come to class today with your papers. Like, I didn't know there was a paper due today. Oh, you didn't look at your
syllabus?
Yeah,
you don't have the syllabus? It's like, I did, but tough. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't read. You looked at it. You just didn't read it.
I wish they prepared me better for that, because it definitely could have been easier growing pains. But
yeah, I feel like high school, there's so many useless classes in it.
Just useless shit in general.
Like, yeah, you teach me how to do math, but like, nigga, doing all that bullshit does not help me do taxes.
I think they're teaching a lot of stuff, but not a lot of like
real life shit. You know what I mean? Like, you're not teaching me how to buy a house. You're not teaching me how to
actually not relevant.
How to save
They're not
money.
teaching enough practical stuff.
Yeah, like shit that as actually. Oh, you're gonna use math every day in your life, my nigga.
Buying a house and like that should definitely be in like an actual class. Credit cards and how to use them.
Like credit card and debt and shit like that. Like,
working through your fucking student loans that you're probably going to get into after this
that
year.
you're never going to pay off until you die.
You should learn about this. Yo, have you heard about how bad it is in the States though?
Yo,
it's terrible.
It's really bad.
It's terrible. Yo, sometimes they'll be going through. This one girl on Twitter was like, yo, so I've been at a university a long time now. I've paid like $15,000 of my student loans.
That hasn't
put a fucking dent because all the fucking interest is keeping it at the same fucking spot.
And I think school's more expensive out there. I swear.
Oh no, it definitely is.
Like, it
even if you live there, like
even if you live there,
bro, they be at like $100,000, and that's just for like not even a doctor or anything like
student.
that. That's a normal. That's like you right now. $100,000 in debt.
That's what I gotta do. Like, that's the type of shit that I get. Is like, no, I'm not gonna.
And then it's like, yo, so I have to pay $100K to go get this degrry to get a $40K job.
Yeah, make it make sense.
And then how am I supposed to pay that back?
Because you done added hella interest.
I wasn't taught.
So what's up?
Yeah, like how am I supposed
they really treat them. They really treat them bad down there. It's not even
financing.
Fair. It's not fair at all.
That's the stuff that they should be teaching you.
Finances.
See, yeah, but
like calm class, where they're supposed to teach you career.
Because like they did. Because they were like, yo, this is how you do your resume, and I was like, okay, cool. This is a dope class. Yo, this is how you do like a interview. We're gonna do mock interviews. I was like, yo, okay, this is dope.
And that's the stuff you use that, but that only scratched the surface.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Okay, like after, like how do I go to the bank, set up my bank account? How do I go get like
How do I use a credit card?
Yeah, how do
I keep my credit score high?
Teach me how to run a company. If I'm running a company, what's the paperwork I have to go through?
That bigger question with that has to be like, how important should they make financial literacy in like your
very
K-12
fucking important?
Literally A1.
I think they should make it like a class out of it, or they should like really implement it in.
That
like,
should be up there with English
and
yeah.
You should have the financial literacy unit.
Starting grade 11 and 12, I think. Grade 10, you can chill. You don't need to learn about that shit. 11 and 12?
Yeah, because you're about to be. Yeah, you're about to be.
You need this ASAP.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I get that they got to throw us to the wolves and let us figure it out for ourselves, but like, yo.
Give us some tools out here, fam.
Yeah, you don't need to throw us in
you first off, you didn't even prep me. You told me these niggas about to be puppies. Threw me in with fucking big ass mutant wolves and shit.
And if you're going to do that, like, give me the tools to fight this beast.
Bro, like,
don't just throw me out there and say, you got to figure it out.
Yeah,
use the math we gave you. Go fight it.
Yeah, tell me they're big wolves. Don't tell me they're little puppies.
Oh my gosh.
Don't tell me that.
That's not gonna work,
man.
bro.
Prepare me for it.
Prepare niggas, man.
I think that should be the job of schools and like.
I think that's what fucked it up for me.
The students or the future leaders of the world, right? You want the future leaders to be able to handle their money.
I think,
especially the ones who are going to be going into finances or
running the world.
One of you niggas taught the next president, so like,
right?
What did you do to contribute to him or her as a president?
Not a goddamn.
You know what I mean?
You ain't do shit, nigga.
His dad taught him everything.
I had to figure it out myself. $1 million loan. What am I putting you in school for? Because it's like I personally as a parent don't have the time to teach you all of these things as well as I'd like to, but I send you to school for. Is it 8 hours a day?
Yeah, I was about to say, you're there 8 hours a day.
I can only hope that they're filling in some of the blanks that I'm not. Yeah,
because they're there for a work shift.
To be completely honest, it's harder than work. I got to memorize and learn shit for 8 straight hours.
No, it is harder.
At work, I'm just doing stuff. I'm just doing things.
The teachers. I'm a math teacher. I teach math.
So I got to.
Son, why do I have to know math, science, social studies?
I would say
I don't want to be one of you.
The difference with work, it's not as much like multifaceted. It's like you focus on one thing.
Yeah.
It's just now that you work here, the workload is crazy.
Yeah. Okay. I work at Champs. I sell shoes. Oh shit! Like,
and I guess it does depend on what job you have. If you're like a fucking insurance or like a.
But that's what I'm saying. Same thing. At the end of the day, what I'm doing is giving people insurance.
True.
But I have to give mad people insurance.
Yeah.
And I have to like just.
The numbers go up on that one thing.
That's what it
You're
is.
giving
You're
18,000
learning
people
a
a
little bit
day.
about everything.
You can only hope it's not the stressful part anymore. Like with
Yeah.
school, it's school itself. It's like I gotta balance all these things.
Yeah, you have
And I
6
need to-
different classes. You have to balance. So you have
early
homework
on.
for
And
all
then-
of them. You
and
have
then you're just
projects
like,
for all
man,
of them.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It builds up your multitasking. But fuck.
But
They
yeah,
gotta-
because
they
then
gotta-
you're just like,
Fuck.
yo, I have 24 hours in the day. Okay, 2 hours for this, 2 hours for this, 2 hours for this. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm at 36.
I'm
like,
done.
what do I do now?
Yeah,
That's
what's
it.
up?
It's just me.
How do I get around this?
Yeah. Now you've been up for 5 days, haven't slept.
Nah, they could really they could reform school a lot. Yo, there's
They
this
can force school a lot, yo.
there's this beautiful black family that I always see on IG, Twitter, Facebook, literally everywhere.
Is it Tabitha from TikTok, her family?
No, I don't know the names of these people,
Oh,
but
that's the only one.
yo, they homeschool 3 of their 3 kids, and they're rich as fuck. I'm pretty sure they're millionaires, like the mom and dad. So they do homeschool, but then they also travel the world. So we're learning about
They're
Egypt today.
teaching- yeah.
You're right here in front of
We're
the
in
fucking
Egypt.
pyramids.
You're
That's
learning
so
the
flex,
culture.
nigga.
And then he's like, yo, they taught them about the math that goes with all the pyramids and how like everything is geometrically sound and everything like that. Like they're teaching them everything,
Come on, man.
and they're
Come on,
like
man.
making it some
I had-
Miss Frizzle type field trip shit,
I
bro.
had
Come
a
on,
teacher
man.
like that one time. Every Friday we would have like food from a different place in the world.
That's
Yeah, see,
dope.
those are the teachers that's like I know you
They're
care
really
about
trying to
your
make a
job.
difference.
Yeah.
Those ones
You're-
are trying to make a
yeah,
difference.
bro, you need a raise.
I'm pretty sure she
You need a raise.
she didn't need a raise. She was rich. She was doing it for fun. She
Okay.
told us.
That's even
She,
realer
she
than
was just
bro.
like, yo, like I just love kids, so I became a teacher.
Nah,
Da-da-da-da-da.
Damn, huh?
I was like,
Real,
huh? She's like, yeah, I travel every summer. Da-da-da-da-da.
I go do shit.
It's like,
yo.
okay, so that's why we're getting like a Paris this
She don't even
Friday.
need
and
that
da-da-da.
shit,
Like I
right?
tried
Lit.
snails in grade 5, my nigga.
From her.
You had
Yeah,
escargot.
That's crazy.
Escargot, my nigga.
Escargot. You had
Escargot.
that?
Yeah.
Can you describe it, please? Would you do it again? I should just say it like that.
Nah.
Tastes
I,
like
I don't
slime?
think it's
Tastes like mud.
the texture for
Tastes
me.
like rainwater
Huh?
and mud.
Rainwater.
That's what snails be,
It's true.
crawling in.
Slime and shit.
I'm-
Salt. It tastes like salt.
I mean,
No,
I feel
not
like
salt.
rainwater tastes kind of fine, but like, nah, it was weird.
I'm never gonna eat it, so I don't really
Yeah,
care.
it's
Never
weird.
gonna have it. I don't need to eat a fucking snail.
I mean, I feel like that. I'm not gonna eat a squid, my nigga.
I never said
It's
that,
different. If it's different, I said that.
The only
I
You
and
know what I mean?
I lied.
I said I'll never eat it like dangly like that.
Nah, I
Ever
eat
since
them
I was a
shits.
kid, ever since I was a
eat them
kid, I
shits.
said I would never eat it like that, and I've held that up.
I eat them shits.
Did you see the
Can't have it.
Walter Wallace Jr. Another unarmed? Well, not unarmed. He was armed.
I didn't know he was armed.
Yeah,
I didn't
knife.
read too much about this story yet. I just saw the video
Okay.
on Twitter.
So I did like a.
Yeah, break it
And
down.
I was late on it too, bro. I didn't even notice till today.
I heard about the
Anything.
riots before the shooting.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, me too. That's how I started to look into it.
And
So I
that's
saw,
fucked up.
Walter Wallace Jr. I think it was 2 days ago or it was 1 day ago. I don't know. He suffered bipolar disorder.
And what
suffered
city is this?
bipolar disorder? Philadelphia.
Okay.
So he there was I don't know if it was the neighbors or if it was his wife that called.
I'm pretty sure it was
ambulance?
like the family or like
Family,
the
right?
wife that.
So his
called.
family called the ambulance to come and like assess the situation because they said
Like
he was
help,
going
calm him
through
down.
He was having an
he was having an
episode.
episode.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
And that's why they didn't call the cops. So they called the ambulance. Ambulance didn't come. The cops came. He had a knife.
Are they even allowed to do that?
I don't know.
That
That's
I don't
why-
know. I was confused about that to begin with because I was just like, "Are you not taking her
I'm
serious?"
pretty sure they put in like a new like
Regulation for that?
line for like no like a new line like a new force for like this situation.
Okay.
I read about it. I don't know like if it happened like in the States or if it's
Okay.
only in Canada.
That
Though.
doesn't make sense.
So
You would send a
so
cop.
as they called, they said once the police came, like obviously he was hostile because he was
Having
bipolar.
Yeah, he was
episode.
going
He was an
through it.
episode.
Like yeah,
His wife was trying to tell the cops, "Yo, he's bipolar. He's tweaking right now.
That's what I saw in the
Please
video.
don't take anything he's doing like for who he is because he's fucked up right now." The cops, bro. I watched this video. They were yelling at him to like, "Yo, put the knife down. Put down the knife." He runs at them. They blast them, bro. I heard like 13 gunshots. 13 gunshots for one guy with a knife.
one of
From
them makes
two
me
police
mad.
officers.
Whoa. 13 shots from 2 guys.
From 2 guys.
My man, they emptied
swear
their
it
That's
was
the
clip.
whole
They
clip
emptied
and
the
then
clip,
half of
bro.
one, right?
They
Like that's a
emptied the
lot.
clip. I heard at least 13 gunshots when I heard the video.
Because they have 7, 8 bullets in the clip, maybe.
And he died, obviously, at the hospital because, Nigga got shot 13 fucking.
I'm trying to
times.
think. How fast can you even unload 13? Because there's no way you're
No, they was
unloading
clicking, yo.
13.
They was
Oh no, it's from the 2 guns though. So it's like bop, bop,
Yeah.
bop, like 7 from here and then 5 from
But
here.
before he hits the ground, that's quick still, no?
And even after all that was said,
Jesus.
from the
No
backlash,
hesitation.
obviously,
no hesitation.
no hesitation. When they kept trying to yell at him, obviously, but it's like you couldn't even like shot at the floor.
But
or
that's
you
my
have batons,
question.
No,
That's
There's a
my
knife.
question.
You know what?
Why do cops always yell at people? How's that going to calm down a situation?
They literally brought a gun to a knife fight.
Like,
How did you think this was going
and
to end?
yeah, like if I'm telling you, yo, don't yell at my man's. He's bipolar. He's going through it. Calm him down. How was you going and screaming at him?
Or tase him.
Yeah, like should you
There
not?
was literally so many other.
Should you
ways
not
they
bring
could
out a
go.
taser?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. The amount of like the minuscule amount that I see cops use their tasers. Why do they even have them? Like,
Why?
I swear they don't.
I
Like
swear
they
I never see them use it.
like
ever.
their taser should be right here.
You know, and they
That
have
should be the first thing they reach for. Taser every
yeah,
time.
Not the gat, yo. Don't get the
You
gat.
should
get the
only have that.
taser.
It's like, yo, we're at a bank robbery and there's armed people inside robbing the bank. All right, cool. I'm gonna show up.
Are they
We
armed?
showing up
I
with
got
guns.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? But yo, we have an issue, the house party, and da 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 da.
You
All
gotta
right, we
stay
coming with
iPhone.
guns. We coming strapped. My nigga, for
Where's the justification?
Leave
bro?
the taser
You have
and the dogs at
batons, you
home,
have
bring the
that,
guns.
you know
you
what I
have-
mean?
You have mace.
Like, son,
You have so many.
you have a
different ways
bulletproof
to
vest
deal
on.
with
You're
this.
scaring me already.
I
They-
believe that the mace will work better than the taser. To be
Yo, for
honest,
real, 'cause you
because
could
if I
drop
can't
it.
see you,
Or worst case,
what
like,
can you do to me?
And like they
Oh, what
have,
can I do
they
to you? I'm
have
sorry.
stun grenades and shit like that they can
That's
use.
what I'm saying. Even the
That
mayor of
aren't lethal.
Philadelphia himself, when he said he saw the video, he said that the actions from the video present difficult questions for how the officers reacted to the situation.
I won't
AKA, he
believe.
said, "Y'all niggas fucked up."
I won't
and it's on
believe that.
video.
I won't believe anything he says until he actually takes action against them.
Yeah, man.
Because
Because all
like
they
a
could
lot
say,
of a lot of mayors and da 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 want to be like,
all they
yeah.
said was we're gonna open an investigation.
Yeah,
I don't know
they
what's
do be
coming from
talking
it.
a lot. That's why I'm starting to think mayors can't really do shit.
Yeah,
Right?
it's
They
the
don't really
governors that
run
have
shit.
the power.
Yeah,
bro.
Mayors
they're
can't
not
do
Because
shit.
the governor's the one who brought in the National Guard
Oh, okay.
to assess the situation, not assess the situation, control the situation.
Yeah, no, they really need
But
like
did you see,
non-lethal.
did you see
Sean
that video
King, Sean
that I
King
retweeted?
dropped a video on his page. I think it probably was because of this. In the UK, there was this guy that had a whole, not even just a knife, he had a machete. He's waving it at cops. And these
Yeah,
cops
and
disarmed
they're not
him
sh-
without
yeah.
shooting him or tase. I think they
Come on,
tased
man.
him, but
Come
they
on,
didn't. They
That's
didn't
that's
shoot
what
him.
you should do though.
And they had like a circle around him. They were like just kind of closing in on him, and it was like, yo, that is an actual like.
They don't have guns.
That's
in
a
the UK.
plan.
The cops don't have guns.
So then you
Yeah.
got to make plans.
Thank
That's
you.
probably the
You
way
have
to
to
go
be
then.
a better police officer.
But like I've seen way too many like white people like resisting arrest or like
Yeah, man.
actually doing wild shit, boxing, squaring up
Dead
and
ass.
boxing with police.
Dead ass.
Remember that white dude? I think he was drunk. Yo, literally dipped and like body
Yeah,
slammed the
and
cop
body,
and ran
yeah.
off.
But, like-
I can't even imagine the audacity of somebody to think that they could do that and get away with it.
Oh god.
That so blows my
That
mind
is
because it's like you don't even
privilege.
think about that. The fact that is privilege.
Cause I
Bro,
know I can't do
I'm
that.
going to jail, bro.
My nigga.
If I go like this,
No
and
matter
move
how
my hands
fast I
down,
run, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
You know
My
what I
nigga, I
mean?
was in the mall and like a cop came up from the escalator and I'm just like standing right here. I was
you felt the
buying-
waves.
I was buying my ticket on my phone, so I'm just looking at my phone, and then I see the cop right here. I didn't feel a way about him. I was just like, I'm too close to that gun right there to ever be comfortable, bro. I gotta walk this
Yeah,
way.
man. Like,
I'm too
don't
close
you-
to him with that gun.
I didn't even see because I'm just looking at my
That shit is
phone.
wild,
so all
bro.
I see
I
is
could
this nigga's
never.
hip come up, and I'm like, oh yeah, I can't be that close to that thing right there. I gotta get the fuck up
Like,
out of
I'm
here.
not trying to have that thing on me, yo. Not that thing.
I
Yeah.
can't, bro.
That thing.
Because that's their first like, you yelled at me? Yo, watch your
Pop,
language.
pop, pop.
Like, it's
I
like,
saw
bro.
a video of police officers chasing down a car with civilians in it, smashing the windows. They pulled these niggas out of the front seats and beat them up in front of their kids.
For
yo.
what?
Was this
It's on Twitter. They were at the protests, the violent protests. Or
for like
whatever. Or they were some
Breonna
looters.
Taylor and
No, these are some looters. They were looters in Philadelphia.
oh, this is like
I
recent
saw this
because
yesterday.
I
Right
remember
after that.
like
The feds pulled these niggas out of their cars, beat them up in front of their kids.
I remember during like the Black Lives Matter protests and like when they started putting like restrictions on the city, like yo, like you guys have to,
curfews.
yeah. There's a black family in a car, same shit.
Yeah, pulled parents out.
Well,
they
white
beat the shit out
white
of them.
people in a car, they were like, "Oh shit," drove by.
Uh-uh.
These niggas are getting pulled out their whips. They're like, "Bro, we're going home the same way these guys are."
No,
Like,
they got this on helicopter footage, so I'm just like, yo, it was fucking crazy. I saw that and I was like, yo, who's really rioting here right
There's nowhere you can go to.
now? There's no way you can get out
There's
of that.
nowhere that they can run to. There's a
come on,
helicopter
dog.
already in the sky. You're getting
yeah,
caught forever.
like, where
dog.
am I going?
You're caught for
But
good.
I
now.
guarantee nothing's gonna happen to those cops. Like, they're
No,
gonna go
no,
like,
that's just a
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a day on the job.
it's a casualty
That's
of
just like-
casualty of riots. They're not gonna care about
That's
that.
just
nigga.
like
Day on the job.
I just saw that shit that dude did in Calgary.
Yeah, the officer done.
Yeah.
Yo, I just saw that last week too.
It's the most fucking disgusting.
And that
shit.
and that
He
happened
rocked
in,
that
in
girl.
2018,
17,
2017.
they said,
Bro, what the huh?
Yo, he rocked.
and that girl did not look like more than 17 years old.
But like if you're
She
already
couldn't have been more than like 110
if
pounds, bro.
was she
Damn.
handcuffed?
Like literally,
She was
she's
handcuffed.
So what
I don't even know what he was doing. I think he
I
was
don't
trying
know
to
what
take
he
her
was.
jacket off
no,
or take her hood
he
off.
tried to take the hijab off. I think.
No, he did.
That's disrespectful.
Let me check if it was that or if it was just a hoodie
First off.
because that's what I saw in the
I saw
video.
him trying to take someone off her head.
Yeah,
I
If
didn't
And
it's
even
a hijab,
pre
that
that.
nigga needs to get
she
fired.
kept trying
and
to
sent
like
to
go like
fucking
this,
prison,
and I
yo.
kept thinking like, oh, is that a hijab or is this like?
No.
I didn't
see-
even pre that. I just seen him walk
I just-
over to her.
Yeah.
Next thing I know,
Bro, he
Picked her up and
fucked her
slammed her. You
up.
see blood coming out.
Yeah,
Shit.
and
Bro,
I'm
her
just
face
like,
was
bro.
dripping, bro. Her
She had
mouth
to
was
get
literally
stitches
dripping
and
blood.
surgery on a broken nose.
and like, yo, the way if that would have been me or like anybody that I know, son, I'm beating your ass.
They said they had to give him administrative leave. With
No, you
pay
fire
for
him.
a year, and then they brought him back. Couldn't be a cop again. They put him in an administrative.
Yeah,
leave.
they go and put them
They
on
gave
in
him
the
office.
desk.
They gave him a-
Yeah.
they gave him a desk,
No,
yeah.
my nigga, you're fired. You should not have
You're
a job.
fired.
Yeah, because the desk
you need to
job,
pay for what you
Nigga.
Yeah,
did.
desk
bro.
job. You're still getting
you're
paid.
still getting paid to do
Yeah,
this.
no.
Fuck
You-
outta here,
You
fam.
lost your rights to be an officer.
Yeah, like
by
you're not
showing
a-
your lack of control right there, bro.
Yeah, you're
you
not
guys
for
are
the
supposed to be the
people.
ones who control the situation. You escalated
Yeah,
that.
you're supposed to protect people, but you're body slamming them. How am I
Yeah.
supposed to get protection from you?
Because what can he say? Like she wasn't obeying my commands, bro. She's in handcuffs, and if it's if it is a hijab you're trying to take off, you can't take that off.
Yeah, you can't tell me to take that off.
Yeah. And even if it's not, I'm doing nothing to make you feel threatened, or in any type of way that makes you think you need to
Right.
worry. It's
Even
like,
if
yo,
it's her hood, if she was
Even if it's
leaning
her
against
hood,
the wall,
I have
handcuffed
handcuffs on, fam. Like what
Bro,
are you scared of?
what is my hood doing? I can't see your face. I don't care. I don't want to look at you. You already arrested me. I'm here.
It's just more cops just like
Nah,
continuing
he
to show
needs-
their lack of care for the system. They think they're above the law.
I signed a petition to defund the police.
And this was just a
Don't we all?
courtroom.
Bro, I looked more into the SARS thing too because this was like it just started.
That's
clicking.
just-
Yeah, bro. I don't think that this was just a normal head wrap. I don't think. It doesn't look like it was just anything like I'm not too sure. It doesn't say it in the description, but
It looks like just a
No, she usually
Nah.
has a ponytail. I don't
She
think
has a
she
ponytail.
has. Because when she
I
got.
thought she was just wearing a
At-
thing.
at the beginning though,
Yeah, I think she just has a point.
No, I think it's just a ponytail.
But I was looking more into the SARS thing too. So this whole thing, Special Anti-Robbery Squad, started in 1992, bro.
so they've been running rampant.
So they've been.
1992. It was because of there was obviously issues at that time that they did need to deal with like robbery and like crime in the cities. But as time went on, they started to abuse their power more. They started to be more corrupt. I don't remember specifically, but they said the thing that triggered these protests again was one person. There was a guy who wouldn't show them
One
his
person.
phone.
One person.
One guy. They killed him, and
Wait,
then they
why
stole
did
his car.
Why do they need to see his phone?
Hold on. Hold on.
Wait, they need to see his
Huh?
phone for what?
I don't know, bro. They just do stuff like that. There were some people. I heard rumors like they're so. I don't give a fuck about you or anything that they would go up to certain people that they look at as rich. You have money, you dress well. They'll grab your phone, try to look through it, see your account balances and stuff. Take you to the bank and say, "Give me your money." Like it's that deep, bro. They are literally lawless. They're lawless. Lawless. I don't even know if that was the story that actually started it, the first one, because I heard another one that was similar to that. But moral of the story, apparently, it's since 2016 is when they've been trying to shut this off. Like, they've said multiple times, like you said, that we're gonna shut this down. We're gonna stop.
And then
And they had press conferences that even said too, it is effective immediately. SARS is no longer. But then they started SWAT.
Yeah.
Basically the same thing.
They said they're just gonna disband it and like kind of push
Yeah,
them in
push
different
everybody
places.
But then that's,
over to
that's
different
literally the
places.
exact same thing.
And yeah, you're just
You
gonna
need
make it.
SWAT.
You're
All
just gonna
doing the
change
same
the name.
thing. And like they're plainclothes cops, like so they can really just be anywhere. I saw a video yesterday of apparently it was a Nigerian politician. People were mobbing his car when he was trying to escape from addressing the protesters. This dude got mad. The driver stopped the car. He gets out of his car, starts blasting shots. Yo. A politician.
The politician got out the car and said, "Yo, pass me the K."
Starts shooting in the
Him
air.
or the driver, you
scares
said.
him.
So
He
he
gets out of
said,
the car, starts shooting, getting people out of the way. He pulls his driver out of the fucking car and skirts off, yo.
And leaves the driver on
Leaves the
to
driver.
the crowd.
Bro, I can't make this up. Like
This sounds
I,
like Grand Theft Auto, my
First
nigga.
off, he
Yo.
sound like a gangster.
sound like a gangsta ass nigga. That's why I know these niggas are corrupt, bro. You have the audacity to do that
Hold on,
as a politician?
This nigga said, bitch, you don't know how to drive? Fuck out
yo,
of here.
you know how
You don't know
gangster
who
you
I
have to
am,
be.
yo.
Like people are trying to stop you from going somewhere. Y'all move,
Yeah.
or it's an issue.
Well, it's fucked up because that's what is a part of the problem.
That
There's
is
people
a part
like
of the
him.
problem.
If he like the cops, they're acting like you just did, bro. You guys have they're living in a lawless society
God
in
damn.
their heads, but they expect everybody else to abide by it.
Yeah, like they
It's
have
just
rules
like-
that it's like, yo, you guys have to follow this. I don't.
Yeah, man.
I made the rules. You
That's the
follow
thing
them.
That always just, I think, is what makes it seem like such a problem. It's like at the end of the day, it's injustice.
Do you know how crazy bold you have to be to grab a nigga? It's like, yo, you're kind of flexing. Yo, come with me.
Yo,
So,
yo,
yo,
you
give me
kind of
your
look
phone.
kind of
Give me your
fresh,
phone,
fam.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
yo,
Oh,
is
you
that
got
real?
2 mil in the
No.
bank? Yo, we're taking a ride to the ATM. Let's
Yeah.
go.
And they'll
Yeah,
take
yo,
you.
what's
and
your
they
Could
say-
you
limit on
imagine
the
if that
day?
happened in this city, bro?
Bro,
You
I
see somebody?
I can't even fathom that.
Someone
I
come up
literally
to you,
cannot
yo,
fathom
what's
it.
your limit on the day? What do you mean my limit? Yo, your limit to take out. How
I
much,
can't
how much can you
fucking
take out
imagine
for?
that.
Why are you
bro.
asking me that, bro?
It's because you're taking it out.
You're taking it out right now.
Run your shit,
If I
bro.
want to
Yeah.
see your family, you're going to take it out.
Yeah.
Okay?
West
Wow.
bank
I
account.
can't
run
fucking
it.
imagine that, bro.
I can't imagine.
And then the cops do nothing when the dude when the
'Cause
dude
the
calls. He's
cops
like,
are
yo, I just
doing
got
it.
robbed. It's
They
like,
The
help.
cops are the ones doing
it's like,
it.
yo, who
It's
did
sanctioned,
it?
yo. It's
It's like,
sanctioned.
oh, it was John. Word. Yo,
So-
John.
Yo,
You
John.
gotta cut me in. or else
Yeah,
I'm-
can I
I'll
get
snitch
some of
that
that?
cut.
Can
I'll
I get
snitch if
some?
you don't come, bro.
That's all it is, bro.
I got a lick coming on Wednesday. I'll cut you in
damn.
on that.
I'm
That's
sure.
crazy.
I'm sure as time goes on too, like probably by next week, I'll probably learn something else that just blows my mind about how this has gone on for so long and we have heard nothing and done nothing.
If it's been going on for that long, there's so much shit that we've been
and a lot of it's gonna get
blind to,
uncovered.
I guess.
Yo,
Yes.
it's an iceberg, bro. Just like how
Surface.
that whole Epstein,
Epstein.
Epstein,
that a whole
Who
little
the fuck up?
bob.
I think
you know
that
what I mean?
story kind of developed this weekend as well.
Oh, more on that?
Yo,
Because I ain't heard nothing
I
about
didn't
that
get
for
to
a
read
minute.
the whole thing because we can't really have our phones at work. But I saw the notification that said his girlfriend Ghislaine. Apparently, she like called every single number in his little black book of people that came to this island and shit. And the article, from what I read, just for the first couple lines, it said you would be surprised who was on this list. So I think they have the names of this list.
Yo, next week you gotta give
Yeah.
facts and details.
Yeah, yo, we gotta try to.
We gonna dive into that next.
I gotta
week.
check it out. I tried to go to it on the Apple News app, but they be trying to make you pay
Yeah,
$12.99 to read a story.
It's a subscription.
Bro, I
$12.99
have
to
an
read a
Apple
story.
phone.
That's what I'm saying. I was like,
Apple
oh,
Music
it's not,
should be free.
I was like, oh, it's not free.
Apple
Nothing-
News
nothing-
should be free.
Fam,
Nothing
I
is
tried to
free
scroll because it
anymore.
was all there, and that's when I read like the first line and shit. I tried to scroll a little bit, and then a prompt came up, $12.99.
So
I'm
would you like to
nigga,
pay
what?
for this
Nothing
or
is
no?
free anymore, man. This is what
They gave me that little taste. The motherfuckers got me
we
hooked.
gotta-
We gonna sign
Bitch
out,
ass
but
niggas.
before we sign out, just a few little plugs. TT got a little venture that he's getting into.
Oh,
If you
word.
wanna speak and
Me and
introduce it.
Brittany, we gonna be starting another podcast. It's gonna be called Boozing, BOO Zing, like boo. So we gonna get.
That's fucking clever,
Yo,
right?
we gonna
He
get.
said it's called Boo Zing, like BOO Zing.
Just so you know, there's a space in between the two. So we gonna get lit. We're gonna get drunk and
Tell
we're-
ghost
We're
stories.
gonna get drunk and then tell true ghost stories though, and like true crime shit. So I'm gonna try to
Okay.
find the first one. I'm gonna try my hardest to find one that's in Calgary.
You're gonna find one. There's a few.
Yeah, you're gonna have to find. Yeah, you're gonna have to find like ones like close to home
I need to
and
find a
like
story.
shit like that.
I know there's one in Banff, in the Banff Springs Hotel.
Yeah.
The Banff Spring Hotel.
Yeah, there's a
Don't people
there's a
say the
story about
Palliser?
that.
Don't people say the Palliser's haunted?
Apparently, the Palliser is the most haunted place in this city. Even Western is haunted, apparently.
Yeah, I don't.
And
I
we
don't-
went there. That's
I don't know
our
about
ends.
that. I ain't seen none of that shit.
I ain't seen
nothing
no
that-
ghosts in my ends. I ain't seen no almost headless
Do you know
Nicks
that? Do you know that though? Remember that janitor?
Third eye shit.
That
Maybe
nigga
my
was
third eye
dead the
wasn't
whole
open
time.
yet.
Remember that janitor?
That nigga
Yeah,
was a
bro.
ghost the whole time.
Western doesn't have a janitor.
Constable Dunn, ghost.
Could you
I'm just
I'm
imagine?
kidding, bro.
Could you
I was like, I see him still.
all the teachers, ghosts. They've been teaching there
They don't
since
exist.
time. Like,
They're projections, my G.
Yeah, so we're gonna be starting that. We're gonna try to get the first one up like next Tuesday.
let's
We're gonna
go.
shoot that shit up this weekend.
Word.
And yeah, drunk telling ghost stories. That should be fun. We'll see.
Yeah, bro. I've never listened to a crime podcast or a ghost story podcast.
We
so
both
this
listen
will be
to a
my
lot,
first.
so
So I'm
That's
a.
definitely
Yeah, I
one.
mean,
I'm
I'm
interested.
excited how it's gonna turn out.
Yeah, we'll
We're
see
gonna
what
check it out.
happens.
We're gonna try it out.
You wanna plug your Twitch
Yeah, I got I'm on Twitch.
Twitch
Hey,
is the
I be
Twitch.
playing Apex. Sometimes I switch over to some story mode
I
games.
saw your
shit like
Twitter
that.
yesterday. You said you were going back to Xbox.
Yeah, I was on PlayStation. I was on PlayStation for like
Neglecting them.
a nice like week, like just straight. Ghost of Tsushima is a crazy game.
Oh, I forgot to ask you. I gotta ask you about that later.
Yeah.
Give 'em the-
But yeah, twitch.com/the Lost Pharaoh. But it's a THA for the, you know what I mean?
You did that because of Wayne, huh? I know. I never really realized until now.
That's hard. Me neither, yo. No, you're okay. No, I respect that name so much more. Not just because you did that.
So yeah, we're on Twitch. We stream around like 12 to 2, and then we just go for the day depending on what I got going on.
Yo, you gotta become the biggest Twitcher in Calgary.
Yeah, big switcher.
I'm gonna try. I'm
That's
I'm
what we're
off on
pushing
the
for.
weekends though. The
Oh.
weekends are for me.
Yeah, yo, you gotta live. Bro.
You know what I mean?
Go out, check in on yourself.
But yeah.
Well, I ain't got shit going on. I'm just here. I got school, so I will make time later on. Maybe I'll try. Start Jay Sterling for the t-shirt.
Yeah.
Bully season.
Yeah, that shit's hard, bro. I was looking at his page today.
Yeah. Shout out.
Is
Bully
that like a
season.
custom? Like he painted like this face?
He painted this and then he put it on t-shirts.
That's hard.
Yeah, I got one.
It looked tough.
No, see that's how you make.
Yeah, he's the artist. He's the one.
Shit.
Like we went to go look at the murals. He was the one that did the guide and the protector, the big one. That's this guy. Yeah, man. Yo, you guys
All right,
check him
shout
on
out to you,
Instagram,
my
Jay
guy.
Sterling. Look at his paintings. He had an exhibit in Edmonton like 2 weeks ago. He's had an exhibit here. Like he had an exhibit here, I think a month ago.
Next one, we gotta go.
Yeah, we
Okay,
gotta go, man, because
yeah.
he's putting on. He's putting on for the city. But yeah, man. Check in on your friends, as I usually say, and as always, live life, be safe, have fun, all that good stuff. It's New Flame Podcast.
Peace, easies.
Out.